would you rather be than right here, right now?
Yeah, the door open. There we go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Howdy, boys. TGI, whatever.
True story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Robb, beware!
There he is.
And good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Forgotten Compact Disc. Yeah. And also ship to sea. Hold it, fellows. That don't move me. Let's get real gone for a change. With Don Geronimo and Matt O'Mara.
Thank you, Robbie, and hi, and thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show. New episode on this Friday. John Honorary Tenured, phone number 877-365-3636.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Thank you. Hi, Buzz. And 877-365-3636. Hold it. And don't move.
Let's get real going for a change.
Get real going for a change.
Real going for a change.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, hello.
Howdy.
John from Norfolk, Virginia.
Hi there, John.
Hey, I didn't like you guys for the first week or so I listened to you, and I love you now. And I've been listening for about 8-10 months now.
You're not alone. That's the way it happens.
That's how it works.
For some people love us right out of the chute.
The show, I don't want to say that the show is trying to figure which disease it's like, and I think it's really herpes is the best. Our show is like herpes. Once you're infected with it, you can't get rid of it.
You can't get rid of it.
You can take the pills. And, you know, for me personally, and I guess for Mike, how many pills was a hassle for us?
Eight pills a day was a hassle. Yeah. And now we're down to 2 pills a day. And
pills a day.
And we still forget.
Sometimes.
Every day.
But, you know, it's like herpes. Every once in a while it just flares up and you go, oh, that's right, I got herpes. Same thing with this show.
They took a repeat best of Don and Mike with the dolphin.
Dolphin sex, yes.
You know, it's really that's what best ofs are best for, really, are people that are new to the show. Yep. They can kind of catch up with some previous episodes. But I will be honest with you, the best of segments occasionally trouble me. Trouble me to a certain extent because, you have been just the rock. You've been the rock of Gibraltar. You've had a very consistent life. I, on the other hand, have had many different incarnations, and when I hear myself talking about certain subjects, it does not please me greatly.
I know what.
Like you're reading that great segment about the 50s, the 50s primer on
how your wife should treat you.
And you and I are going back and forth like two married guys do. And I was
Mike, that's what's great about the show is that very soon this part of your life will be part of the archive.
Yeah. Oh no, this is the long haul.
When you move on to the next one,
Bachelor Mike. For the rest of my life.
We'll see. Listen, thank you for calling. You were from where from?
Hey,
I love saying this town. I love saying the name of the town. Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk.
Love it. Thank you, my friend.
1450 The Buzz.
Right. Gotcha. Cool. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Right on.
Hey, this is Mike Las Vegas. Radio Gods. How's it going?
Hey, Mike, let's get real gone.
Real gone.
Real gone.
Let's get real.
And don't move.
Don't move.
Let's get real gone for a change. Real gone for a change.
Hi, listen, you're on the air. What can we do for you?
Hey, I just want to let you guys know you're hilarious. That guy that just called in, he said he didn't like you at first, and now he does. I just wanted to say that I didn't like you at first, and I still don't like you.
All right.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for checking in from Las Vegas. As important in the history of this show as the dolphin sex segment apparently is, we ran it when we were on vacation recently. Mike, and congratulations on that vacation.
Yes, congratulations. Right back at you, Don.
I think the clown porn is going to end up being as famous in the annals of our show as the dolphin sex was. And I am proud to tell you that not only next week will we be viewing clown pornography on the show, yes, we firmed it up. We'll be joined by Ouchie the Clown.
Wow. Ouchie will be in studio.
We're working on that. At worst, it'll be a phone call.
I'm not going to complain.
At best, he's coming in.
That's exciting.
But clown porn is the next
Ouchie
deal.
The Clown. Ouchie the leather-bound clown. Right.
I know what I wanted to show you. That's just for you, Mike. Sorry, that's a visual thing. Sorry, let me.
Wonder who gave you that.
Yes.
Let me see if I can guess who gave you that. Let me see if I can bet my entire home.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yesterday, we mentioned about the ratings in Philadelphia, and I promise I'm not going to go on about this today. And the reason that we mentioned, let me just tell you first. We try to be pretty honest, and if all the stations that we broadcasted to gave us the ratings, we would tell you the ratings for each individual station that we're on across America.
Yeah, because we look at it as kind of a team effort. In fact, really, it's more your effort than our effort, and we like to, if we're not doing well in a particular market, we like to kind of jack you up a little bit.
And, a lot of the stations don't let us know how we're doing, so we really have no idea. But in a city like Philadelphia, we had a lot riding on it, and we wanted to thank our listeners, and frankly, you feel better about yourself if you're listening to a show that you know other people are listening to.
Yeah, that you can share it with. It's a very, very good feeling.
And without dragging this on much further, I just wanted to show you. I mentioned yesterday that we were number one in men aged 18 to 49.
Right.
And I didn't have any other ratings information to speak of. I still don't. Other than that, I won't until the ratings book comes out next week. But I just thought you might find it interesting to hear the deal that we signed on August 30th. Incidentally, we started afternoons on September 4th. We came back to D.C. and afternoons in Baltimore and Norfolk and Ocean City, all along the East Coast. And West Coast, you got us live again. Let me see. In lieu of rendering services under the agreement from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., you agree to furnish the services required under the agreement of performers for an afternoon drive shift. This is what a contract sounds like.
Oh, my God, tedious.
An afternoon drive shift of 3 to 7 p.m. Henceforth known as the afternoon drive program. In consideration thereof, we agree to, 1, make the payments to you required pursuant to paragraphs 3 and B of agreements 2. That means they're going to pay us.
Right.
We will cause the afternoon drive program to be broadcast by a live basis by station WYSP Philadelphia, provided that the parties agree in the event the afternoon drive program achieves a rating of less than number 1 among men 18 to 49 in the Philadelphia Arbitron Metro Survey Fall 2000 rating period, we shall have the option to remove the program from broadcast on WYSP thereafter, but in any event, performers shall continue to receive the compensation, blah, blah, blah.
So let me translate. What that means is, if we had not hit our number, which is number 1, and that's a lofty number to hit, in men 18 to 49, we would have been
canned.
They would have had the option to pull the plug, and they probably would have.
And that's why we were making a big deal about it yesterday. And,
because Philadelphia really stood behind this show, and we are very grateful that they did that, and we love that city. We really do.
If the show right out of the box had not been number 1 in this demographic that the company had required, they might have still kept us, but I think they picked that one because they thought that was the hardest one to get.
And we're really psyched that we hit it. We hit the number 1, and we want to be out in Philadelphia for a good long time.
So anyway, thanks. I just thought you'd be interested in hearing the legal BS that goes into that.
So you're saying if you didn't hit your number, you could have been real gone.
Real, oh, Rob.
Hold it, fellas.
Hold it now.
And don't move me.
Don't move.
Let's get real gone for a change.
Real gone for a change. Yeah, so anyway, that was why we made a big deal about that yesterday.
And thank you again, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Agreed. And not to jinx them, but if the Eagles win Saturday, I'm pretty sure that they will. For whatever reason, our producer Charles Broyhill seems to tell me I'm wrong. If the Eagles win on Saturday night, tomorrow night, we'll be in Philly next Friday. And we'll be having a contest to give away tickets for not only the NFC Championship game with the Eagles and I'm guessing the Buccaneers, but the final game ever to be played at the Vet.
Yep, the Vet, and the Vet's going out of business.
So that's what's happening.
Are they tearing the Vet down, or are they? Is the Vet going to still be standing?
No, they're tearing it down, and the new place is right next door.
Right, I've seen the new place under construction. I was just wondering if they were going to pull one of those moves where they raise the stadium. I love to watch those things.
Now, besides that, next week, if the Eagles win tomorrow night, which we're all pretty sure they will, and our trip to Philadelphia, next week on the show we have some follow-ups for you from the late part of last year. Remember the girl who came on the show and she was going to go on a diet for 30 days of nothing but man juice? It was the man juice diet girl.
I remember feeling a little queasy talking to her.
She has completed the diet, and she will be coming on to tell us the results.
Wonderful. We'll see how well she did.
Also next week, we've always wondered about this. We're big fans of the show HBO Taxi Cab Confessions.
Yes.
but they always seem so fake.
Yeah, they seem completely contrived.
At some point, you're watching it, and after like the fifth couple gets in the car and immediately has sex,
right?
You say it's got to be phony.
Yeah, and or you get people that really are just all of a sudden sharing their life stories. I don't think I've ever done that with a cab driver.
Well, we're going to have one of the cab drivers who's featured on the new season of Taxi Cab Confessions, and we're going to put him under the hot, bright lights.
Right. And
we're really going to give him the what for to find out what's going on. And Mike, I can't tell you who, but a special mystery guest next week.
Really?
A special mystery guest close. Well, if I give you a hint, you'll guess who it is.
Is somebody it's going to please me greatly?
I believe so. One of your all-time favorites. Wouldn't you agree, Rob?
Yeah.
One of Mike's all-time favorites.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Last night I was watching CSI, and I noticed that the guy who was the writer for Larry Sanders was on CSI. Is he a regular now on CSI?
No, I don't think.
And Charlie Broyhill has joined the cast of CSI.
Oh, really?
From the Larry Sanders show. Did you see that guy?
No, which guy are you talking about?
The head, the guy that's in the lab. He was the head writer for Larry
That's
Sanders.
the guy I'm talking about. You think he looks like Charlie Broyhill?
Yeah, I've always thought he looked like Charlie. He reminds me of Charlie Broyhill, and all his characters are like Charlie Broyhill. I thought you were saying that a writer from Larry Sanders.
But no, he played a writer on Larry.
You made it sound like a real writer from Larry Sanders.
And he was wasn't he a homo on that Kirstie Alley show?
Yes.
Yeah, and I always thought he looked more like the assistant PD at NEW with the bad eye. Remember?
Craig.
That's right.
Yeah, very much so.
Craig
Absolutely.
with the bad eye.
And I liked him. I thought he was fantastic on CSI.
Yeah, I hope they get rid of the guy with the spiky hair. Mm-hmm. The guy who works in the lab with the spiky hair.
Did you see the very end of CSI? I went back over it like 8 different times. At the very end of CSI, William Peterson almost cracked up. The lady at the very end when she says, "You ready for dinner?" And you see her, and if you slow motion it, she looks down, and you see her getting ready to bust out laughing. Those two, that is chemistry between those two. That's why that show works so well.
They must realize at this point that I'm a big CSI fan, but a lot of that show is William Peterson saying corny, corny jive crap. Right?
Can you give me a hand here?
Yeah, right at the end of the segment as they go right to break.
Oh, and it really is. I like them both, but the original CSI in Vegas is just strong.
Can you give me a hand here? and they fade to black.
And hey, what was the deal? What was going on in that restaurant? My God! I mean, wow! It was an intense episode last night.
The girl found out that the guy
was banging one of the other chefs.
Was banging a chef, and apparently it was okay that the guy was banging patrons and girls, but she couldn't have him banging a chef.
No, it was some sort of code. I didn't know that all that went on in those kitchens. I wonder how accurate that is.
So she had to stab him to death.
And then they all covered for her, what a wonderful group of employees.
Okay, here you go. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Everybody wants to, have a great time with their ouchie the clown horns and everything. You want to get out there. You want to get real gone.
And don't move.
Don't move now.
Just get real going.
Get real going? Here you go. This is something from the Internet, and this is something that we are not going to be able to cover in simply one segment or one day.
Wow.
It is about having a J.O. party.
Huh.
And I don't know how many of you are planning
Is that like a Tupperware party?
A get-together this weekend. Now, you're going to have to be careful with me here, because the censors...
You're going to have to be careful.
They've already censored it for me.
Oh, they have.
So we can't go much beyond what's...
So in other words, we can't embellish.
Right, but we can enjoy and we can continue to talk about it.
All right, you don't need to remind us. You don't need to be a jerk.
For instance, now I get it.
Sorry.
I get it.
I couldn't help myself, but I'll try to keep it reined in.
I get it. But if I run into a rough spot,
I'll give you a hand.
Give me a hand.
Sorry.
So anyway, it's a J.O. party. Maybe this weekend you want to have a J.O. party. Whether you call it a Circle J, an orgy, or a Jack and Jill O, nothing is merrier than a J.O. party.
Get a grip on it, man.
What could be better than sharing your self-love with others? Now, this to me is not an appealing idea.
It's very popular in the gay community, is it not?
But this is something that apparently is now spread over to our side. Really? Take you step by step through the party planning process. And I believe the end run on this is at some point we're going to select some lucky listeners who one weekend, not on the show, but one weekend in the privacy of their own homes, will have a Don and Mike sanctioned J.O. party.
Oh, God.
We will supply all of the various oils and creams that might be needed, and
that is so gay.
We will get a report from these people.
That is so gay.
Well, and that's the other thing. You can't be gay if you're going to be in our J.O. party.
Oh, my God.
First, you need to decide what kind of party you're going to have.
Okay.
Will it be a keep your hands to yourself affair or a no-hold-barred orgy? No-holds-barred orgy. Will everybody be sober or will people be drunk? The ground rules need to be clearly laid out ahead of time to ensure a safe, comfortable environment for everybody.
Yeah.
Number one, how far to go? The biggest question is what sort of contact will be allowed at the Don and Mike J.O. party. Whether you're trying to make women feel comfortable at a mixed-sex party or helping men overcome their homophobia at an all-male party, which incidentally we will not be sponsoring.
So this is a both sex party, a mixed sex party.
Yes, I'm thinking when we finally get through all of the men, as you can see, I have volumes.
Look at the rules.
Volumes of material here. We can have a party with men and women together. Maybe a Super Bowl J.O. party.
Do the women participate as well?
Yeah.
I mean, are they able to?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
And maybe I'm wrong. Someone will call it. We found out yesterday how popular clown porn is. Apparently, these J.O. parties are the thing now. And in Lycos...
where have I been living?
Lycos.com, well, I've been having these parties, but
You've been having them at your home?
By myself. For years. I'm the host with the most.
These parties are popular.
If you go to Lycos.com, somewhere deep inside Lycos, they have lists of all the most downloaded stuff. Like, they have the list of the disc jockeys. I think last year we were like the number 6 most searched for DJs on Lycos.com.
Right.
Under parties, J.O. parties, the number 3 most sought after people would put into the search engine Lycos.com wanting information about J.O. parties.
Really? I'm
number 1?
Totally lost on this.
Number 1 was birthday parties.
Right.
Number 2 was Botox parties.
Wow.
Number 3,
J.O. parties.
Most searched on Lycos.com was J.O.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into this.
Read on.
Let's see. If you're going to allow interaction, you need to clarify boundaries. For instance, you might allow manual, but forbid genital to same or oral to genital.
Right.
Or you might allow interaction only with a toy. Whatever you decide, make sure everybody at the party knows the rules and agrees to follow them. Safety first. Above all else, safe sex rules are strictly laid out and enforced. There's no exchange of fluids. You have to use condoms, latex gloves, or a dental dam for any and all acts. What is a dental dam?
A dental dam is something that goes in the mouth, I would take it.
Wow, okay. Right. Over a girl's place. That's what I'm hearing now in my headphones.
No.
You wear a dental dam over a girl's place.
Made of condom-like material.
Yes, if you wanted to...
Yeah, you put it in your mouth, don't you?
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a J.O. party, though, would it?
No.
Lisa?
Sure.
I think that it might be... Yeah, it's so that you can dine at the Y, and I don't know if...
Well, that would be if you're having a full-out orgy.
Yeah, right.
We're talking about just having the...
Right, that would be oral to genital.
Yes.
Well, then you're blossoming into another area other than a J.O. party.
Yeah, it becomes an orgy at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And the more I think about the
One of you was quiet, your enthusiasm.
With any damn luck at all.
The more I think about this, I think the perfect host will probably be Dennis Murphy.
Yes, of course.
The J.O. party, probably at Dennis's place.
Because, I mean, when I think of Dennis, I think of J.O.
Let me see. Open door policy. Now, here's what this means. To enforce the rules, you require everybody stays in public view. That way... There's community peer pressure. Look at Buzz nodding like...
No, I think this is a good rule.
We're in his wheelhouse
I'm
now.
cheering you on.
Community pressure for everybody to abide by the rules and play safe. Alcohol, the big question. And I think we vote yes on alcohol.
Well, you want to loosen up. I mean, I don't think I could ever attend a party like this without a little lubrication. Yeah. And I'm not talking about the kind that would be on the table.
Alcohol is the most important and most difficult decision to make. Alcohol might help people lower their inhibitions, but it opens up a lot of potential for trouble.
Yeah.
The people at the site that we went to says we recommend you ban alcohol from the party.
Well, these must be people that are very comfortable with this lifestyle.
And incidentally, I don't see the phone lines bursting open right now, if you pardon the pun, with people calling.
It's on the number 3 most searched party.
We'd love to get into this deal. Who to invite? Well, we're going to be inviting some of our most treasured listeners. But if you're planning a co-ed party, and we will want to, you want to limit the number of men to keep the male-female ratio even.
Right.
You want to invite women first, see who RSVPs, and send out invitations to men.
What do you put on the invitation?
Come as you are. I don't know. Depending on the rules, you may not want to invite couples. Preparing the invitation. The invitation, here's the answer, Mike, should clearly explain the party plan, what rules they have to follow, what they should bring. People are more likely to accept an invitation that tells them exactly what to expect, so be explicit.
Is it, I know we can't do this with the standards that we have. Is there a name for it? I mean, do you call it a JO party? Do you say...
It's called a Bayesian party.
Oh, okay. And you'd put that on the...
Yes, you would go to... you'd have that Hallmark program for your desktop.
Yes.
And you would make out the cards that say, please come to my Bayesian.
Wow.
Hello, Drew?
Yeah.
You're in Kansas, right?
Yeah.
But you would like to be involved in the JO party?
Oh, no, actually, I was just calling to ask you guys more questions about it, as far as any tips that your pamphlets have there.
Well, just wait. Hold on. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we had...
Well, and you answered a very significant question for me, which is that's what it would be called.
Yes. What to buy when hosting one of these parties?
All right.
Don't forget the latex. Several boxes of latex gloves, as well as a variety of condoms, lubricated and unlubricated. Pick up some dental dams. Even if people keep to themselves, the latex can add a new dimension to the fun.
All
right.
Okay, then you have lube it up. Get plenty of water-based lubricants.
Plenty.
Toy Story. Providing toys for everyone can break your budget, but it can also make the party a breakout success. Go to the local sex shop. Hi, Buzz.
Hi.
And pick up whatever seems interesting. Dildos, vibrators. Make sure that people use condoms on their toys.
Yeah.
Sharing sex toys is unsafe.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Go crazy at the white sale. Cover your furniture and the floor with sheets.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, you'd want to do that.
That's gross.
Cover your furniture.
So gross.
Cleanup supplies.
Oh, God.
Baby wipes.
Can you imagine walking into somebody's living room, you see all the furniture is covered?
Now, hold on. Now, here is a guy from Philly who says he would like to host this party. Nevin.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man, I love you guys, man. I can't believe I finally get to talk to y'all, man.
Well, thank you for contacting. Would you really like to host a JO party?
Yo, man, as long as they gonna be women there, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'll get my jerk on in front of them. You know what I mean? Hey, anything with the ladies is fine, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, as long as it's not gonna be like a sausage factory up in that piece, you know what I mean?
No,
that's a bunch of fellas.
No, the whole thing is that it'll be men and women. And maybe on Super Bowl Sunday, I'm thinking.
Yo, that sounds cool, man. Hey, look, we could get a big bowl and we can make some dip, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Hold on, please.
Oh, dear.
Hold on. Hi, Don and Mike show.
Yes.
Hi.
Be interested in doing the JO party.
Okay.
Here's
a guy that's a little too horny.
Here they come.
Here's all the guys. Are there any girls that are calling about this? Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi.
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 I'd like to be invited.
I heard you talking, and I've got to participate.
Hold on. I got a guy on the phone who says he's had one of these parties.
Now, that's what I'd like to
Or
talk
his
to.
friend had one. Bill? Hello, Bill.
Yes.
Are you the guy whose friend had one of these parties?
Yes, I am.
I'm telling you, this, no pun intended, blew me away when this search engine, the Lycos, which is search...
How did you find out about it?
Through Lisa. Really? That Lisa goes to Lycos and Google and whatever the other ones are. And she just came one day, pardon the pun again, he came in the room and said, "You're not going to believe what the third most popular party is in America right now."
And a friend of yours, Bill, had one?
Yep.
What was his co-ed?
Yeah, definitely co-ed. And he said he had no trouble getting females to attend, which really surprised me. They had, it was one-on-one. There was like 4 guys, 4 girls. They did it in a hotel because this guy's married and he didn't want his wife to know about it.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
So they all just did it and then...
They met down in the bar, he said, so they could size everybody up.
Right.
He said everybody was happy with everybody else, and then they rented a room and went upstairs.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
And that way they didn't have to cover the floor.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, remember that when
Remember
you
that when you go into the bedspread when you go into a hotel.
All right, so anyway, go crazy at the White Sale. Cover your furniture. Cleanup supplies, baby wipes, tissues, paper towels. Things are bound to get messy. You should have several trash cans around the play area.
Plenty of finger foods.
Line them with plastic bags.
God.
Entertainment. There's always the danger that you will have awkward moments. So you should have entertainment.
Like a clown.
Games. Like Ouchie the Clown. Let me see. If you ban alcohol from the party, there's sure to be a lot of tension. This I don't agree with. Playing games might help break the ice. I can't imagine if you're at a J.O. party.
You go up and play Pictionary?
Yeah. You're playing Scrabble to loosen yourself up to do this in front of other people. Videotapes. Showing adult videos is a no-brainer. It serves as stimulation, something to talk about, and creates the atmosphere you need. Live video. If you're using more than one room as a play space, connect them with a closed-circuit TV system. Live entertainment. If you have the money, hire a stripper to entertain at the party. If you agree in time, ahead of time, there'll be no contact between the stripper and the guests. You'll get a reasonable rate. In conclusion, you've got the guests, the supplies, the entertainment, and the safety. Now go out and fulfill all of your fondling fantasies. And don't forget to send us an email to tell us how it went. This is a company that is into this.
A company?
Yeah, it's a company. I don't want to say the company's name right now because they get flooded with web hits.
Infinity Broadcasting.
Hello. You big mouth. Hello.
Infinity Broadcasting. Hey.
Don and Mike, hi.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, if y'all want, I know a young lady local in the area. She'll throw one, and we can let you guys get a blow-by-blow result.
Okay, now come on.
Hey, man,
Well, I mean, if there's
I'll give you my phone number. If I BS you, you could call.
No. I don't know if you're making a joke about the blow-by-blow results, but if you think you know a woman who would like to host it.
I got a female that will do it. I mean, I could get everything you talked about together.
Well, when you say you've got a female that will do it, what is she, a pro?
No, she's not a pro. She just likes that kind of stuff.
Okay. So has she done it before?
I don't know if she's done it before, but I know she'll do it.
All right, hold on a second, please. We'll take your information. Hold on. Here is Ann in Philadelphia. Ann.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Oh, my God, what was that?
It was some interference.
Yeah.
How are you, Ann?
I'm 33.
Oh, okay. You're 33, and you're interested in the party?
Yeah, I heard the other guy from Philly. I mean, if he's from Philly, he can't be too far away.
See? When Lisa originally brought me all this has got to be a goof.
You're seeing the interest now.
People are really interested in this.
Yeah.
Okay, Ann, hold on.
I just think it would be neat. I mean, my God, it's hard enough to get a man to admit that he does it.
Yeah?
But to see a whole room full of them doing it, that would be just mind-blowing.
But, you would have to do it as well.
Okay, well, after seeing that, I don't know if I could stop myself.
Okay, hold on, Ann. Hold on a second. Hello, Don and Mike. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Hi.
Hi, my recommendation is that you do not invite single men only, or that's all you're going to end up with.
Well, but if you invite married guys, you're going to have couples.
Having been to one or two of these, if you invite couples, single women only, you're going to do a lot better than having a bunch of 40-year-old really horny guys there by themselves.
How many of these parties have you been to?
3.
So you say you invite you invite couples and single women.
Correct. But no single men.
I did not think. I thought this was like a goof thing that we would do maybe as a bit.
No, it's actually pretty popular.
Yeah, no, I'm finding out that it's very popular.
If you invite couples and single women only, then the ratio's a little off.
Actually, no, you don't have that many single women that show up, but otherwise you just get a lot of really creepy trolling guys.
Now, do you go with your significant other? Is that how you do it?
Yes.
All right. And how many have you been to?
3.
Can you?
And actually planning on going to another one tomorrow night, as a matter of fact.
Tomorrow night. Where are you calling from? What part of the country?
From California.
Can you offer any insight? What goes on at these things? Tell us the best one you've been to. Describe that to us.
I would say pretty much anything and everything.
So what you're talking about really?
Are you going to an orgy, or are you going to a?
It's pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's not how it starts out, but that's pretty much how it ends up.
Well, that's a swingers party.
Yeah, but that's not how it's slated to be.
Now, did you get it?
Pretty much how it ends up.
Honey, did you get an invitation? Did you get an invitation we were talking about? Like, please come to my JO party?
Exactly.
So you received that in the mail or via email or how?
Email.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been to 3 of them and you love them?
Yes, they're fun.
What do you do when you're done? What do all the people do when you're done?
What do you normally do when you're done?
Well, see, for me, normally I watch TV. When I'm done, I watch TV when I'm done. I mean, I don't do it at a party.
TV's there.
But I think
do that if you wanted to.
The question has to be asked: where does this differentiate itself? If it's like she says, from the classic swingers parties.
Well,
because she's talking about no single people and couples, and then it always turns into an orgy. That's a swingers party.
But we can set up our own rules.
But otherwise, you're just going to end up with just like a bunch of Dennis Murphys, and I don't know if that's what.
Yeah, are you saying if we got like 6 women first and then got 6 guys that wouldn't?
Would be the best way to do it.
Okay, well that's what they plan to do.
Otherwise, you're just going to end up with men.
That's
we're going to get the girls first, and I think Dennis will probably, in my mind's eye, as I'm thinking about this, just be the host that will dress Dennis up.
On a bunch of I mean, I've seen Dennis Murphy, and he's a nice guy and all, but I don't really think you want a whole room full of him.
Gotcha. Okay.
See you in Toledo, you stupid whore.
Bye-bye. Thank you. I think Dennis in a smoking jacket and an ascot, maybe with a pipe.
Welcome. Yeah, like you have to.
Yeah, give him the hef look. So this is going to be a big project for us, and hopefully we can get this together. The Super Bowl's in 2 weeks. If we find a place, if we find...
Now, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do it like that lady said, or do you want to get 6 single ladies and 6 single guys and have them all get together?
I think you got to get 6 single ladies and 6 single guys, because then you have less chance of it turning into an orgy.
Well, you also lay down the groundwork.
Yeah, if you make the rules.
You can make the rules any way you want. Like, hey, you'd have to have varying degrees, and I think perhaps, the rule would be what? No touching anybody else?
Yeah, I think so. Probably so. God, I feel like such a homo for talking about this now. But obviously you can tell this is the new craze sweeping America. These parties.
Fascinating. I never heard of them.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, hey, out here in Sacramento they call them safe sex parties.
And have you been to one?
Yes, I have.
You see, goddamn.
Hey, no surprise that they're happening out there.
They're all over. Here's Jim in New Jersey. Jim, did you go to one?
Yeah, it was kind of an accident. I met this girl, we went out and she took me to this place, and it was in a club, actually, like a swingers type club over in Jersey.
Right.
And, at this one, I mean, most of the people were wearing condoms while they were doing it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you had a few freaks, like, doing stuff on crackers and tortilla chips. It was pretty nasty.
Oh, God.
Most of the people look like you would expect people to look like from an internet chat room.
Yeah.
Like kind of a lot of body hair, look like, something. It looked more like a petting zoo.
Were you totally grossed out?
Yeah, well, I tried to concentrate at first, and I was really having a hard time. I mean, I was looking at some of the women, the cesarean scars. It was pretty foul, dude, and there was a scent in the air.
God, that's nasty.
Needless to say, that was a one-time date. Like, I haven't seen her again.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to go, like, I don't know. It was just weird. I mean, to go to a club like that, and then not even get anything.
Right.
Have to sit there. Usually I wait till I go home from a date before I J.O.
I so believe this guy, but he's serious.
Well, Robbie, after hearing that guy's description particularly, all I can picture is some of the horrible things they show on Real Sex on HBO.
Yes.
Like in Denmark.
And it's always the same kind of people, isn't it? It's the kind of people like this guy's describing. It's like nudists, when we've had nudists in here before.
Exactly.
Well, it's soccer moms and like these 45-year-old cart boys from the supermarket. People that have, like trouble finding real dates, I guess.
He's killing You are painting a good picture. All right, thank you. Thanks, Jim.
Hey, man, take it easy. Love you guys.
Thank you, my friend.
And a cent in the air.
Listen, we're gonna shelf this for a second. Obviously, there's interest in this.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of different rules, using food, tips for women, tips for men, creative contraptions, kinky tips, what lubes to use, using objects, and the entire party planner.
How do you wish to screen the applicants for this?
Mike, I don't even know. This is something we're going to walk through together on the air.
Because you know what? I'm thinking really that, to avoid the type of people that guy described.
Yeah, we're going to have to see.
I think we might have to see, somehow see these people.
Good idea.
We're going to have to see a picture, and if the picture doesn't match the face at the door, you're not going to be let in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, just think about it. Super Bowl Sunday at a location to be announced, hosted by Dennis Murphy. Our Super Bowl J.O. party.
Right on. Gotta hand it to you.
There are a bunch of our listeners will get together and celebrate America's greatest holiday, the Super Bowl.
You could actually probably put on that Al Pacino movie.
Which one?
Scent of a Woman.
It's so popular. I mean, you would think birthday party.
Right.
Okay, you got that. Then Botox parties. All right, that's a craze. That's a fad.
I'm blown away that it would be number 3.
I know. It's number 3. And look at all the people who have gone to it. So this is a trend that we got to get on, and we got to ride, and we got to ride it hard.
Ride, Sally, ride.
So we got 2 big priorities right up front in the year 2003. We're going to discover all about clown porn. We're going to have Ouchie the Clown on the show. And then we're going to have a Super Bowl J.O. party.
Absolutely.
So what do you think of the show now?
As we continue our quest for understanding human sexuality.
What do you think of the show now? For God's sakes, my father-in-law tomorrow will be rolling over in his grave. And this is, I don't even know why I did this today. This is precisely the show that the type of stuff we should not be discussing right now. Tomorrow is my father-in-law's funeral. It's the final event. Right. And all of the family members are coming into town because the funeral's here, coming into town today. And I know that my mother-in-law probably told them, you should turn on the show. Just on Monday, my son-in-law was saying wonderful things about Les. I'm just imagining as they're driving in from Alabama and from Louisiana.
You disgusting animal.
And from Pennsylvania. This is what they're hearing. Hi, I'll be at the service tomorrow. How are you? Welcome.
I enjoyed your comment about those J.O. parties.
Welcome. One last call. We got a break because Mr. Skin's coming on. Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello?
Speak to us.
All right, one more. Hi, Don and Mike.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Do you guys think Joe Orchestra will get a raise this year?
Are you the Joe guy?
Yes.
Joe. Come on now. Would you stop it?
Joe rules.
Joe rules.
Joe's not just a name, it's an idea.
Listen, why don't you get real gone?
Hold it, fellas.
Hold on.
And don't move me.
Don't move.
Joe.
Get real gone for a change.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
It doesn't matter what we're discussing. He has his agenda.
Joe.
Sure does. Hold on. Jeff?
Hello.
You been to one of these parties?
Yes, sir. Jeff Baggerly here.
What?
Yes. I was the one that...
No, wait a minute. Wait,
what was that? What was your name?
What's that last name?
Jeff Baggerly.
Jeff
Manassas, Virginia.
Wait, now, see, that's... Yeah, you're setting somebody up.
This is like me calling a radio show and saying, "This is Baker. This is Mike O'Mara.
Right.
I'm calling. You were asking if there was anyone in the audience that has had sex with animals.
Right.
This is Mike O'Mara.
Right, exactly.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Goodbye. Bye, Einstein. See you later. Bye-bye. Why did you get real gone for a change? Why don't you get real gone? Real gone for a change. And incidentally, I spent a lot of my weekend calling local talk-in shows doing exactly that, Mike.
Oh, really? Yes. Yeah, it's just mentioning my name and saying I was into bestiality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Well, I'm not going to... I'm not going to really get into it with you unless you do something that's not correct.
I mainly call Charlie Donovan at Oldies 100.
Good to hear from Mike O'Mara again.
And I think, listen, this might be too inside, but I just want to tell you, I think it's a brilliant move that he's now just calling it just the Donovan Show.
Donovan Show.
Yes. Donovan with you.
Hey, how you doing? Have you seen a good movie?
Donovan with you.
How are you? Let's talk about some J.O. parties.
Clear the lines right now.
I went to a great one last night. Have you been to a good J.O. party?
Phone number. Now here's the spiral staircase on Oldies 100. Donovan with you.
Donovan.
877-365-3636. Would you like $1,000? We'd like to give you $1,000. Oh, we have WWE tickets, too. If you're the 100th caller right now with the secret sound, good luck.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
But someone told me that both the Joker and the Penguin were after Batman, and Robin almost got eaten alive by a giant clam.
They are off once again to the rescue.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
The Don and Mike Show.
Chief O'Hara and I will stay by the backbone.
Broadcasting from sea to shining sea. Hello, ladies. The Don and Mike Show.
We're going to call 100 now. Keep in mind we have WWE tickets along with the secret sound thingy. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, my friend, who's this?
Pat Miller.
Who's this? I'm sorry?
Pat Miller.
Pat, where are you from?
From Owings, Maryland.
Pat? Well, first, congratulations. You have won second row seats to WWE Raw MCI Center.
Oh, my God, my son is going to love me to death.
Wow. February 3rd, catch all the excitement. I remember the good old days when your kid would love you just for being a good dad. But enjoy all the excitement of WWE in D.C. Tickets go on sale Saturday. Over 25 of your top WWE superstars. And we've still got front row seats that we haven't given away yet.
Bigger and better.
Do that today. Enjoy that, my friend. Take your kid.
Thank you.
Go see the wrestling. Now, you play for $1,000 with the secret sound. I want to say it's a common everyday sound. Well, in some households, it is a common.
You had mentioned it's common in Robb's household.
Very common in Robb's household.
All right.
I will play the sound for you now. It's non-electrical. Give you 15 seconds to think about it. You identify the sound, you win $1,000. Please don't answer till Mike sings like
Digital Underground.
Hey. Are you doing the Humpty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Humpty.
Well, I'm doing he's singing.
Okay, gotcha. And Godspeed.
Caller, name this sound.
And there it is. They're doing the Humpty. God damn, how old is that, the Humpty? That's like, is that 10 years old already?
I think so.
What is that, Robbie?
First I limp to the side like my leg is broken, shaking and squeaking. I'm crack, Humpty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's summer of 90.
90.
There you
go. 13 years. Okay, for $1,000, what is that sound?
The locking of a latch of a security door.
The locking of a latch of a security door.
Oh,
no.
we're sorry.
No, tell your son I'm embarrassed. That was an awful answer. Have a great time at the wrestling, though.
Thank you.
You fool. You fool.
Let's get real gone.
Real gone. Waiting now on Jim McBride.
Mr. Skin. Mrs. McBride's baby boy, Jim.
Just waiting on Mr. Skin. There you go. There, I see line 7. They have just picked up the telephone to call him. You know, it's the beautiful thing about this show. We've added a producer. We now have 2 producers, yet things are moving slower than when we had 1 producer.
Amazing, but true.
March 17th, 1990 is when the Humpty Dance cracked the Hot 100.
And we thank Here he is now. It didn't take that long to get him on. I'm such a jerk to work with. I really am. Here is Mr. Skin for the world's greatest website, www.mrskin.com. Howdy, Jimmy.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Doing fine. Did you have a skin-typic holiday?
Yeah, I did have a great holiday, but I just got back from the adult internet show in Las Vegas, 4 days of debauchery, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were at one point going to be out there, but it never materialized.
Yeah, never happened for us.
It's fun. It's to the point now where all my friends that are married and all of them, they come out to this thing just for a vacation and fun, whereas this is my job. When your friends go on vacation to join in your job, you have a great job.
Now, I have heard by just talking to certain people that is just about as crazy a Las Vegas scene as takes place all year round when you're out there with all those people in that line of work.
Yeah, it's like compare it to the auto show, but it's just all porn booze and stuff.
How are you received in the pornography industry? Because what you do is
it's R-rated, right?
Actually, I wouldn't call you hardcore.
No, not at all. It's our website's R-rated. It's actually, I consider it more mainstream than adult, actually, but actually real well, because think of all the adult, porn websites on the internet and all the places you could go to see porn. Well, all these websites want to have a little extra spice, something at their websites that'll attract membership, and one of the things they really like is some celebrity content. So we have a lot of the bigger adult sites kind of wondering if we could supply them skinfo reviews, what's new in movies, pictures and clips, and rate nude scenes for them, so they can have it on their site. So it's good for them, and it's also good for us, because then it gets our word out there to areas I'm not on the radio. A lot of people hear me, but not really in the world of porn. But it's getting our name out there in a good market.
Have you ever been contacted like by an HBO or a Showtime to do like a mini thing?
Like a little special, little TV special.
I've had a few little nibbles here and there. I just haven't. I want to make sure that the time is right to do it, and I think maybe in the next year I'll start talking more seriously about doing something like that. I think I've found out from doing this now, for having the website for about 3.5 years, I know for a fact guys are into this stuff, so that goes without saying. So my big thing is I just want to make sure it's done right, and I have the proper help to do it. I don't want to do it until I'm confident that it'll be something good.
And of course, in your own little way, you got to fly under the radar a little bit too, don't you? I mean, if you get out there and you get like on an HBO special, people might start getting a little antsy, a little angry at you.
Well, I've been on so many radio shows in the last 4 years, just doing interviews and stuff, and I mean, that's the thing about it. I'm not hiding what we do, and we do, we've had attorneys from day one to make sure that we did it the right way, and there's even been real good articles on the internet about how we're the only celebrity site that does things, quote, legally. And the other thing is movie companies, a lot of them, pretty much most of them, send me DVDs before they hit the stores so I could review them, and they send me the screenings. So, it's been great.
That's good. That's good. So you don't have to be under the radar.
No, I'm definitely not under the radar, that's for sure.
All right, and Lisa comes in and loads the computer for me, because our computers are so goddamn slow. And this week we have 6 skin bits to look at this week.
Wow.
Well, the problem was I haven't talked to you guys for a while, and over the holidays they released a ton of great movies, so I got a lot of catching up to do, and so I got to get to this stuff.
All right, now we're going to start with the stuff in the theaters now.
Yeah, the only movie out of theaters coming out today is that Just Married with Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
Yeah. This is the guy from that 70s show. It's a PG-13 movie. You do see her in a bra briefly. No big deal. I know a lot of guys are dying for Brittany Murphy to do her first nude scene, but it's not happening in this movie.
Jim, I'm sorry. Weren't you, like me, disappointed that she didn't show anything in the M&M movie?
Yeah, because and there was serious potential
Tons
for her
of
to
potential.
get naked. And they just, as soon as you're thinking she's going to get naked, the camera pans away.
Right.
They make a big deal about her, but wasn't she like the ugly duckling in Clueless, in the original movie Clueless?
Right, and she also is a cartoon voice. She's also done a cartoon voice. She's on King of the Hill. She does that, what was it, Luann Platter or whatever?
She's Luann? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and if you figure that most babes that do cartoon voices can't be too hot, that's more an area for people that aren't that good looking. But yeah, so nothing at all in Just Married, but the good news is DVD's loaded up with top-notch stuff. First, they finally released, back in 1993, a movie came out on video. Didn't get a lot of fanfare. It was a horror movie called Doppelganger, but I found out about it pretty quickly. An 18-year-old Drew Barrymore made her nude debut in this movie.
I want to tell you, I'm looking at this now. Before we talk about this, this is a gross picture. You get to see Drew Barrymore's boobs, but she's in a shower and blood's coming out of the shower.
Well, let me stress, first and foremost, it's a horror movie. She's in the shower. And initially, you see her, with normal shower water, but then the shower water turns to blood. But for everyone out there, just, it is not real blood, so don't get too grossed out.
She's got the boobage, though.
Well, here's the thing. Back then, she was a 34D, and since then, I guess she's had a little reduction.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
right.
that's another reason this is cool to see, because not only is it her best nude scene, it's her in her natural form.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's actually, if you can handle the blood, it's a good topless scene in the show.
I was able to look right through the blood, Mr. Skin.
and Jim, for me, now that I've looked at it for a second, I've desensitized myself.
You appreciate that angle, don't you?
She looks to me like trailer trash, but she's got some major league jugs.
Well, and then she must have had a reduction, because they're much bigger than I remember. Like when she we've seen her in other things.
It was a combination of her breasts were bigger, and I think she had a little at that age a little more baby fat, so to speak. So she slimmed down a lot since then. But I really dig this, and there's also some scenes in her underwear that are real nice.
All right, so guys, the name of the movie is Doppelganger: The Evil Within.
Yes, it came out on DVD over the Christmas holiday, so check that out.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, another one, a movie I'm sure you guys know about. Remember Unfaithful, that came out in theaters earlier in the year? It had Diane Lane in the movie, and I have to say she's probably the hottest 30-something babe in Hollywood. And in this movie, she's married to Richard Gere. They made sure it was a really good-looking dude, and she had a great family, a lot of money, and she kind of threw it all away to have an affair with this dude, but they have really hot sex scenes, and she has some nice nude scenes. So nice, in fact, you don't even mind that the guy's French.
Take a look, Mike.
Wow.
Yeah, the movie's Unfaithful as one of the sexier movies of the year, and some real nice nudity by Diane Lane, who I think is a total babe.
Yeah, and now in this movie Unfaithful, we're looking at the pictures on MrSkin.com where she's being felt up. Does she show total nudity?
She shows buns and breasts. No bush. No bush.
Okay. All right.
But still, it's outstanding stuff.
I like it how we've become so desensitized. It used to be a big deal when we would say that word, and now it's just like we're matter of fact about it.
All right, let's move on, Jimmy, to hold on.
Yeah, another movie. Well, this one.
Oh my God, am I dying for this?
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. The movie's Killing Me Softly. Are you looking at the Killing Me Softly, Heather Graham?
And Mike. God!
Yeah. Well, here's the deal on this movie.
Wow!
I know this is going to win. This is best nude scenes of the year, no question. The movie's called Killing Me Softly.
Jesus
Heather Graham. Now, this movie, I've been waiting and waiting for it to ever get to the U.S. In theaters or DVD. I had dug up a Euro DVD about 6 months ago, and I've had the pics at my site. And actually, I've been waiting for this to hit theaters. Well, it skipped theaters entirely and debuted, if you have cable or satellite, the movie channel. January 4th, last week it was on. It'll be on 10 times this month on cable. So the movie's Killing Me Softly. Heather Graham nude from start to finish. And those Golden Grahams. They're outstanding. Outstanding.
Graham. Do I love Heather Graham?
Yeah.
She is so beautiful. And Mike, now take a look at those gonzobulators.
Wow.
And tell me if that right there.
Oh my goodness.
If that's not perfection.
Right.
Wow, that's terrific.
That is, Jim, that's maybe one of the best boob shots I've ever seen on your site.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty hot scene right there.
Oh, I agree, and and the thing is, the movie's not even out on DVD yet, and eventually it's got to come to DVD. But at least you can check it out on cable. But we have all the pics and clips at the site. It's outstanding.
Yeah. Well, if you could just get rid of that guy's head.
Yeah, that's Ray Fiennes' brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but and finally, one last thing. the movie Frida, which is in theaters, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, with the unibrow, right.
Yeah. Now, this is like an art house movie that I don't know how many guys are going to go. It's more I'd probably see guys waiting for this to come out on DVD. Well, I got an advanced kind of screener DVD of this, and Salma Hayek has just some great nudity.
I think she's got one of the best bodies in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, no question. She's only like 5'3" or 5'4", but I agree with you completely. And there's
wow, look at this. What has she got on her boobs, Mr. Skin?
Well, she's emerging from this like plaster cast that at one point she's a painter and she's doing all these different things, and that's kind of that, I guess it's plastery stuff on her.
Wow.
How are those? And but there's a couple scenes. She has some nice lesbo action in this, and this Frida Kahlo was nuts. And she also has that one scene where she's laying completely nude on the bed just before this Paris singer who's supposed to be like Josephine Baker has an affair with her. Some great girl-on-girl action. She's laying completely nude on the bed, and by far Salma Hayek's best movie for nudity.
She got some major league areolas.
She does, and she's very comfortable with her nudity too.
Yeah, well, she's actually, but she did do some nudity in her career, but this is by far her best. I can't wait for this to come out on DVD.
Jim, this is a killer session you got today because I've just noticed. There was a second picture. I'm going to go back to Heather Graham for a second.
Is there another picture of Heather Graham?
20 pictures. You're just looking at 2.
There is Heather Graham, topless, with her arms akimbo.
Wow.
What a beautiful woman, and what a set of jugs.
Yeah.
Although I think that the other girl has even better ones.
Salma Hayek?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Salma Hayek's are the best.
Wow, Jim, you are delivering the...
Is there more Salma Hayek?
I have a lot of backup here because we haven't been on for a while. So the next 3 or 4 weeks are going to be chock full. I got so much to talk about.
I'm going to keep the Salma Hayek as a screensaver. And then we got one more to look at, Jimmy. And let me see. I'm loading it now, and this is... Oh, it's more Salma Hayek, Mike.
Yeah.
And, oh, look at this one. Here she is laying on a bed, and you see her totally naked.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. She's got an incredible body.
Yeah, Frida is good. Those are 2 of the best movies of the year for
Jim, it's super. Jim, you know, I've been married over 20 years. My wife
Look at Frida's body.
My wife is named Frida. And it's too funny to hear all you guys saying this.
Man, look at Frida. Frida's naked on the bed.
Look at Frida on the internet.
Look at those pictures of a nude Frida on the internet.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, this was amazing. Your most action-filled report in a long time.
Yeah, good way to start 2003.
I love having you on every week. But
we haven't talked in a while. Not bad.
Right.
Okay, once again, I got to say, I have a recommendation every week. As great as Salma Hayek is, I got a real thing for Heather Graham. And I'd say the recommendation is Killing Me Softly.
Yeah, movie channel. It's on about 10 times this month.
There you go.
And Mike, I know you're big into Salma Hayek.
Yes, and I like Frida.
And the site, the greatest website ever invented, is www.mrskin.com. Jimmy, thanks. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys. That was fun.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
So I guess you'd have to rent Frida to see those breasts.
Or wait until she shows up on pay-per-view. Yeah.
Frida's breasts.
Let me go back to that Heather Graham.
Yeah, in fact, check out the close-up, the third picture from the right end on Heather Graham.
Hold on.
On Killing Me Softly.
I lost it. I just saved the Salma Hayek with her boobs in the pancake batter.
Pancake batter.
See that?
Wow, hello.
Wow, God. Look how big those areolas are. I mean, really. Look at that. Gigantic. It looks like, here's how you describe it. You know in The Simpsons, when Homer has that great look on his face and his eyes are real big,
right.
and the dark pupils of his eyes are very small?
Here.
That's what her boobs look like.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, great. Good report this week by Jim Skin.
Yeah. Good job, Jim McBride.
That's right.
James McBride.
MrSkin.com.
Wow.
Great website.
Fantastic.
Great website. We endorse that. Good for him. Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Golden Graham.
God, just like another great segment for all the relatives coming in from out of town to hear it.
We've had a pretty consistent hour of sex.
Oh, look at the picture that Buzz pulled up.
That's the close-up of Heather Graham I was telling you about.
From MrSkin.com. Look at that one on his computer. Does she have a set of jugs or what?
Oh, wow.
God damn.
You're a Heather Graham. You like those graham crackers.
Oh, yes, I do. What did he say?
Golden Graham.
Golden Graham.
Graham Bells.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don. Hey, Mike.
Hi.
It's Mike in Manassas, Virginia.
Hi there, Mike.
Hey, I hate to switch gears on you guys for a minute, but I'd like to talk about a benefit that I'm doing in Lake Ridge, Virginia, for a guy named Robin Peterson. Unfortunately, he has cerebral palsy, but what we're doing tomorrow is we're doing a polar plunge, which 35 of us are going to jump in the Potomac River.
Wow, I don't mind publicizing this, but boy, this is really like you are throwing cold water on us right now.
Well, he's talking about a polar plunge.
We are all hot looking at these naked chicks.
Well, see, that's why I call it Dynamite, because you guys got to calm down here.
All right, go ahead with the plug. Sure, go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that this is for his name's Robin Peterson. He has cerebral palsy. We're trying to raise some money for him so he can have an operation to help him walk.
Have an operation?
I'm sorry?
An operation.
Yeah, an operation.
Right.
To help him walk. We have to raise about $200,000. I don't know how much money we have yet, but like I said, tomorrow we're going to have...
Where are you going to be?
We're going to be at Tim's River Shore Restaurant.
All right, and what time?
The benefit starts at 11. We're plunging at 1:30 in the afternoon.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad to give you some pub on that.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
I came very close to doing that on New Year's Day.
Actually taking a polar plunge?
Yeah, up in Ocean City, they had the thing at 12 noon at one of the hotels.
Where they all go. That's amazing. You almost did it?
I thought about it.
You are such a thrill seeker.
I thought about it, and then I just thought it'll be like I get pneumonia or something.
I always think if you do something like that, you have the big one. You have the big massive coronary.
Hold on, Mike. We have a J.O. Super Bowl party update.
Very good.
Here's Nevin calling back from Philadelphia. Nevin.
Hey, man, y'all got to help me out, man.
Why?
Man, my wife called tripping, man. She heard me. I didn't know she listened to y'all, man.
Well, singles only, Nevin.
All right, but look, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Tell her it's part of the show, right? You know what I mean?
Sure, Nevin.
So you called. You were interested. Remember, Nevin's the first guy and said, "Yeah, I'd love to go to this party. I'd love to have this party."
Right. And then we didn't know
she was listening, though, man.
And Nevin, just didn't happen to mention that he was married during that, and apparently his wife.
Nobody asked. You know what I mean? I was
right.
Yo.
So you're busted.
I didn't know she was listening.
You're busted now, Nevin.
All right, Nevin. Goodbye, my
friend. All right, man. Peace out, y'all. Love.
All right. Love. Goodbye. Whatever. Love, my friend.
Yeah. Very good.
Hello, Don and Mike. Oh, and there's love for you.
And there's love here.
Right there. There's a hang-up. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, what's happening, man? This is Jason. I want to go to this party thingamajiggy.
Did you see that now that people are still calling about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but I'm really not sure that I like Jason's effort here.
Me either. I think he would be one of those creepy guys that like internet types.
You're right.
Sir, you're creepy, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, don't you think you should be working a little harder?
You know he's creepy when he's asked the question, "Are you creepy?" and the answer's maybe.
Yeah.
See, your average guy or gal is, "Are you creepy?"
Are we a little creepy, Donnie?
No.
Yeah, you are, man.
No, I'm not.
I met you at a Wava thing years ago. You're as creepy as I am.
Hold on. Mike and I worked at Wava 15 years ago.
Yeah,
and even back then, I wouldn't say I was creepy. You could say I was a jerk. You could say I was nice.
You weren't a jerk. You were creepy.
How was I creepy?
How am I creepy?
Why don't you go spread some lime in your crawl space?
Bye.
Bye, Mike.
Put your clown suit on.
Funny, baby. Yeah.
Bye. Goodbye, Ouchie. Wow. See you later. Creepy.
It's Creepy Friday.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don.
Hi.
Mike, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where do you go? My brother, you said you're a big Packers fan, Don. How much would you pay for, or any of your Packers fans would pay for an autographed jersey of Brett Favre, a game jersey? How much do you think Packerland, how much do you think they pay for that?
Well, a game-worn jersey?
Yeah.
Didn't I give you one of those?
You got one for my son one year for Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
That he's got framed in his bedroom. I would guess that probably you go on eBay and get a couple $1,000 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my brother, he ended up getting one at an auction. Like one of his buddies, it was like a charity auction. He ended up paying like $1,100 for it.
Yeah, you can get a couple $1,000 for it.
Going on eBay?
You can doctor those though.
Go on eBay, yeah, but you got to get one of them certificates of authenticity. And the best thing is if it's really 100% bona fide, they'll come with a picture of the guy signing it, and that's how you know that it's real.
Okay.
Why don't you just save some money and just get the rugby shirt?
Is that because I'm wearing a Packers rugby shirt today?
Right. I like that rugby shirt you got on.
You know the best Packers collectible that I ever got was the year that they were in the Super Bowl and they won.
Right.
When it was down in New Orleans, we were down there that year.
Right.
And they have these tents with just, talk about creeps, with the baseball cards and the jerseys and the helmets and the pennants and all the junk.
Was that the year you got that little Petri dish with the Paul Horning hair down there?
What I ended up getting was I was at this one stand, this booth with a woman, and I was saying I didn't like some of the junk she had, that I wanted stuff from the old days.
Right.
And she said, well, I do have one item that maybe you'd be interested in.
Paul Horning's hair?
No. Well, you've seen it at my house. It's that football, the Duke, which is what they used to call...
With, like, the old teams.
Yeah, with the NFL football. And it's signed by all members of the 1962 Green Bay Packers, including Lombardi.
Oh, wow.
Now, I look at the thing, and obviously it's a 40-year-old football, says the Duke National Football League, signed by the Packers. Question is, how do I know it's real? How do I know? It might just be an old football that a bunch of people have signed.
Whenever you get any kind of memorabilia like that, you find out that it's real by the taste.
Well, as it turns out, the lady pulls out a letter.
You know, you're very serious when you're talking about your Packers, and I'm sorry I'm making fun of you. I just remember you at those memorabilia shows, and I go nuts. I remember the discussions with those people and those interesting folks that we met. I used to go with you. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I used to tag along and just kind of observe you in there. And I remember the Duke football that you were really into.
I still am. It's in a plexiglass case on my wall thing at home
with lasers protecting.
And I said to the lady, I said, how do I know that it's real? And she pulled out a letter from 1962 from the Packers to some church in Green Bay, saying, here's the football signed by the team for the church auction.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a way of making sure that it's authentic.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that even though they sent a letter to the church, even in those days, that really they all signed it, though? When you think about autographs and the world of autographs.
Okay, here's how I know. And you just love busting my balls. I'll give you the real answer.
I'm just having fun because I love the way you get when you're talking.
I'll give you the real answer, though.
Right.
I have enough stuff that's signed by other members of the Packers.
Where you're able to compare signatures?
Yes. For instance, I've met Bart Starr and gotten him to sign stuff. And I compared his signature to the signature on the football, and it matches.
Right.
Also, once for my birthday, somebody gave me, they got online and got me a canceled check, a Vince Lombardi canceled check.
Worth its weight in gold.
At the time,
woo!
I mean, I don't even display it in my home.
Here's a canceled check.
It's written, I should bring it in someday.
Yeah.
It's written.
Here's a check I wrote. Big fan.
It's written to the Piggly Wiggly.
I bought eggs with this check. Packer fans.
Says on the check, Vincent and Marie Lombardi.
Here you go. A check written to the Piggly Wiggly.
And it's got their address. And anyway,
it's got his signature on it.
It's got a signature. And the first thing I did when I got home with this football was check the signature of the check from the Piggly Wiggly against the signature on the football, and it's real.
Good.
It's also very important to note that when we ever send out an autographed picture of you guys, they also come with a certificate of authenticity.
And a picture of Rob signing it.
Well, Rob has mastered our autograph.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, at the Palm in New York, by your caricatures,
but you know what? That one counts because we were there when you did that. We were sitting at the table drunk and had you go over and sign the wall. And I thought that was one of the more special moments.
It was really great when the fat waiter said, "What are you doing?
Do you mind if I take time to sign my check? Packer fans?"
If you buy autographed memorabilia, 99% of the time you're buying junk.
Right.
It's some guy who bought like 50 jerseys and writes with his left hand or writes with his foot. So make sure you get yourself a picture of the guy actually signing it.
Yeah, and if you ever can really prove that it's a fake, you get a free tractor.
Do you remember the Packer tractor?
$30,000 for the Packer tractor.
Oh, my God. This was such a great bit. I love the Packers. But even I had to laugh at this.
The guy that invested that kind of money.
It was a tractor. It wasn't even...
Wasn't he trying to sell it?
A lawn tractor. It was a riding lawnmower that the guy had painted green and gold, and he had got like 35 members of the Packers to sign it.
Wow. And he was trying to sell it for $30,000.
For $30,000. Now, even I had to call the guy up and say, "You freaking loser.
It's a treasure." Packer fans.
The Packer tractor.
Keep your lawn trimmed with this tractor.
The Packer tractor. 30 grand.
Go, Pack, go.
Jesus Christ.
Out of the playoffs now, Packer fans.
Ooh, Lombardi.
Lombardi. But look at that lawn.
My caramelized intestines.
Mind if I write a check, Piggly Wiggly?
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike?
Yeah.
I was wondering, is Craig Wilson invited to the J.O. party? Buttery soft slippers.
It's really supposed to be a straight party.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello, Don and Mike. How are you today?
Hi, we're doing great, thanks.
Good. I am not a frequent caller. In fact, I've only called one time before, and that's why I'm calling now. I called to apologize because I called your show 5 years ago, and you banned me from ever listening to the show again.
Well, then what are you doing calling and listening?
Well, I'm calling to ask permission if I could please listen to the show again.
What did you, not to retread the whole thing, but what did you...
Yeah, well, we can't retread the whole thing. Let's just say that I didn't get it. You know, I was one of those idiots that just did not get it.
He says that he's showing a proper amount of remorse, but then again, I'm not the hanging judge.
Well, hey, I just want to listen to the show, and I feel guilty because...
We get Rob back there.
I've been listening anyway.
Look at this Post-it note Rob just handed me. No. Rob
come on, please, guys.
You know what?
I have to listen to the show. I feel so guilty because I've been listening anyway, except for the commercials.
I vote yes.
Okay.
Mike votes yes.
Is enough.
Hold on, but I'm going to let Rob have the final decision.
Why Rob?
Because...
Rob will now give you his verdict and why.
No, it's got to be from Don and Mike. I won't accept Rob.
Robbie speaks for us. Rob.
Where were you born?
I was born in the U.S. of A.
Okay, but I need something more specific.
Nebraska.
I'm sorry. You may not listen.
Why? Well, okay. Are you sure I was even born?
It's time for you to get real gone now.
Hey, fellas.
Let's get real gone.
Move me. Let's get real gone for a change.
No, I have to have permission.
And remember, jackass, Nebraska spelled backwards is Axlar Ben.
Yeah, I know it. Closed.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And we use the honor system.
Goodbye. That's what's so funny about that call.
Yeah, really.
May I please listen?
Yeah, no.
We will be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
So, another Friday is upon us. What'll you be doing, Smithers? Something gay, no doubt. What? You know, light-hearted, fancy-free. Mothers, lock up your daughters. Smithers is on the town.
Exactly, sir.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
Right. Let's get real gone now.
Don't move. Let's get real gone.
For change.
Just ordinary guys with nothing to lose. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
All right, let's recap. Monday on the show, Ouchie the Clown. As we continue to explore the soft underbelly of clown pornography. Ouchie! We'll also be viewing some clown porn, but you people who have called us and told us you have it, you got to make sure you get it here to the radio station.
Amen.
Also next week on the show, the return of Match Game 2003.
Yeah.
The Man Juice Diet Girl will be giving us the update. Lots of stuff. Mystery Guest, HBO Taxi Cab Confessions, and again, not to jinx it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if the Eagles win tomorrow night, and I'm sure they will against Atlanta,
right.
The NFC Championship games a week from Sunday, if all that happens, will be in Philly next Friday to give away tickets when we play that fabulous game. What would you do for NFC Championship game tickets?
Amen.
So let's all root for the Eagles for a victory tomorrow night against Atlanta. Now, before we get to the Friday favorite, Jeopardy, Alan Linehan is the acting general manager of our home station, WJFK.
The man we have worked very closely with in the last few months.
What I'm going to do is let you hear his voice, because he left me a voicemail today.
Oh, good.
Just so you can get a feel for the guy. Mm-hmm. So we've talked about him before. Come on now.
Let's get real gone for a change.
Wait.
Oh.
I screwed this up. See, listen to this. I got to turn the phone off.
Don's ringer.
You're calling yourself.
That's how Don's phone rings. He plays Batman.
It's cool.
That was not planned. Let me turn the phone off.
Okay.
Listen to the cool sound it makes when it turns off, though. Oh, hold on. Off. Come on. Off.
Hold it.
God damn it.
You gotta hold it now.
I'm holding it. Ah.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Now.
Harry Potter.
Here we go.
Do. All right. Very good.
You have reached the Sprint voicemail.
Don.
And here we go. One saved message. Hello?
Please enter your passcode. One saved message.
Here we go.
First saved message from phone number 30.
You don't need to hear that. Okay.
At 11:46 a.m.
Hey, Don, it's Alan. It's 11:45 on Friday morning. I've been out on meetings all morning, and I've actually got meetings all afternoon. Actually, we've got one of our new corporate people at WARW at noon today, so I'm going over there right now. In any case, I just want to follow up with you. I caught Peter briefly. I mean, like a 2-second conversation.
Okay, so that's the voice.
You get the
guy.
idea. Yeah.
He's very intense, and he's the acting general manager. And now, for the first time ever on the show, he'll be joining us. And before he comes in, I think on behalf of Mike, we'd like to thank all of the people around the station who've contributed.
A lot of people participated in this. I'm very, very happy with everybody.
Come on. Hi, here he is, everybody. Acting General Manager Alan Linehan.
Hi, pal.
Hi, pal.
How are you? Hi, Don.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Rob. I'm going to say hi to you today, okay?
Hi, Alan.
I'm going to say hi to you today. Oh, it's great to be the biggest ass on the fence.
Now that's one of his phrases that he uses to inspire the sales staff.
No, but can I be serious for just a second?
Yeah.
I just want to say we're very, very excited to have Don and Mike here for a long time to come. I think you're doing a good job, pal. And hey, how about a hug?
You're going to find.
I think it's a great idea.
Pal.
It's really good. His hedges in?
He's big on pal. He's big on hugging.
I'll have to follow up on that. That's great.
What he is he is the exact opposite in a lot of ways of the other guy who was the general manager. The guy.
Don, you might want to ask me what I expect from the average WJFK employee.
All right, Alan, what do you expect from the average WJFK employee?
Commitment. Here's an example. I'm fond of citing this example.
Okay.
At breakfast, look at your plate. Okay? Bacon and eggs. The chicken contributed, but the pig made a commitment.
Do you remember we told you that story on the air the day he told us that meeting, and we never understood that?
I'd love to address all your questions. I've got a pretty full plate right now, but if you have time, I can give you some time right now.
All right,
I gotta roll in about 5 minutes. I got a lot of things, a lot of plates.
Alan, here's.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm really glad you're going to be here for years to come. I'm happy. I'm really happy that Don and Mike are going to be here, pal.
Are we going to play?
Makes me happy.
All right, now, with this segment today, Alan, are we going to be wide open, or are we going to play it close to the vest?
I'd like to play it close to the vest. That's the way I like to work it, pal. But, hey, listen, that's a nice sentiment that you care about. How about a hug? Come on.
You have to see also.
I'd like to say, as the acting general manager. The acting general manager, I'm extremely busy. I will be out of the office until July 19th. Thank you very much.
When he says something like close to the vest,
right,
he puts both hands on his heart.
It's true. I do like to play it close to the vest. You know that. But you guys, you do what you do, and it's all right. I understand how you do that, and
and you're doing that thing with your eyeballs now that Alan does the staring.
I'm a firm believer, Don, that any problem, no matter how big or small, it will eventually go away if I ignore it long enough. That's the way I look at it.
Is that the strategy that's kept you in this precarious position? You have been like an interim general manager.
I think it's the strategy that I account for my tan. And I look particularly tan today, don't I, Don? Do I? Do you think I have a good tan today?
And you've never let the Pat Riley thing go with your hair.
No, I like that. I enjoy that. Thank you, pal. I really want to say that thanks for everything, and you've done a great job. We got to keep this brief. I'm taking Tim McWilliams out to shop for new clothes. That can never look too good.
That's another thing he did one time. One of the sales guys.
Well, I wear a lot of hats.
He didn't like the way the sales guy dressed, so he took him out.
Okay, pal.
And bought his clothes.
Thank you, pal.
And when we bust his balls, that's what he does. He laughs and he says, "Okay, pal."
Well, I saw Tim in the hallway. I said we have to have a conversation on that, on your appearance. It's significant. You know, when you're the biggest ass on the fence, everybody's trying to knock you off, and that's very important.
Alan,
at WJFK, we are the #1 station, and you know it's going to happen. Years ago, when I was working at WMAL here in Washington, I knew Frank and Jack.
Oh, Hardin Weaver?
Yes, I did. And, you know, I appreciate your position in the marketplace. I understand your earning potential, pal. And that's significant to me. It really is.
When are they going to give you the job as full-time general manager, or are they going to give you the job as full-time general manager?
You know, I was at the Wizards game the other night talking to somebody about that. And
another one. He's a season ticket holder for the Wizards, but he never goes to the games. Every night he asks somebody, "Would you like to see Michael Jordan play basketball?"
Can you ask your question again, please, pal?
You have been, since Ken was whatever they did to Ken.
Yes.
You've been the general manager de facto for about 5 months now, but they've not given you the job. Do you think they're ever going to give you the job so you'll really be the general manager?
I think I'm going to need to noodle that around. I'm not really prepared, Don, you know, to answer that question. You know, it's not something I'm going to worry about, pal. I don't think I need to. If I worry about that all the time, you know, if I think about it now, I'm not going to be able to do my job as well as I can. You know, so I'm not gonna let it bother me.
Let me just say, I don't know how this is playing.
Only 5 selling days left. 5 selling days left. Come on now, commit.
I don't know how this is playing over the radio, but it's killing people in this building.
I know. The color printer in the building is to be used for presentations only. Thank you. Come on now. I want everybody's reports on my desk soon.
And what's that thing when you write a memo or you write a note and you write Alan? What's that thing you write by it? That you do like that smiley face thing?
A smiley face. You know, it's a distinct thing. I'm not going to, you know, dwell on that. You know, you're trying to make fun, but it's what I do to motivate my people. It's how I have fun with them, pal.
Well, how would you address the fact that the station has some of the highest turnover rate?
There's no doubt. We have to have a conversation on that.
This station
should have a conversation. Well,
eats up salespeople and spits them out.
Can I tell you something, pal?
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm playing this kind of close to the vest as I rub my breast. I'm going to tell you right now. You know, turnaround means you're expecting a lot of people, and there's some people that are going to lag behind, and it's not always going to be their type of environment. And I want to create an environment where people win. I like winners, you like winners. That's it. Effective immediately, you will provide your own pens.
All right, Charlie Broyhill just sent me an instant message.
Charlie Broyhill, you know, Charlie's a good kid. He's done a fine job, but, you know, he's got some people skills that I'd like to work on with him if possible. I think everybody could be analyzed here.
Charlie sent me an instant message that says, you underline everything. When you're writing something, you underline
I want to make sure that you don't miss it. You know, I've got thoughts that are important to me. You know, and the WJFK really, Don, if I can be honest with you, is like my family. It's really like my family.
Oh, I heard this one.
And nobody picks on my family. You know that.
I heard
That's dear to me. And I'll be honest with you, if you mess with WJFK, what you're doing, pal, is you're messing with my family. Okay? Everybody is really, really... And I'll look at you with those laser eyes of mine. Okay, pal? Don't mess with my family. That's what I say. Now, listen, we've only got 5 selling days left. Please, everybody, have the reports on my desk. Otherwise, we will no longer be the biggest ass on the fence. With everybody trying to knock us down, pal.
You want to have some real fun now?
Surely.
Would you like to try to call Alan Linehan?
Sure, that'll be fine. I can do that. We have to bill. Get the bills out. There's no time to slow down. This is the time we got to really... This is crunch time, people.
Well, it's not there where you can leave a message. Golly.
This is good. I think it's healthy, Don. I think it's good. It's good we have these chats. We should have these chats more often, don't you think, Don? Thank you, pal.
All I know is you were never able to do an accurate impression of Ken because he was such a chameleon. But boy, Alan is very distinctive.
Yeah. I think Alan... I think Alan just lends himself more to this type of activity.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Okay, pal.
Alan Linehan.
Alan Linehan
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Alan. This is Alan. Listen, there are a couple of things I'd like to discuss with you. If you get an opportunity, could you come and see me, and we could just talk and have a conversation about several hats that I'm wearing right now, if you don't mind? Maybe we could do it after, like, dinner.
You are now leaving a message for
Alan Linehan.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1.
No, I'd like to send it urgent
delivery. Press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
How about that Christmas party, huh?
To enter another number.
Was that good? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, we had a nice time at the party.
I wanted to do something good for everybody. You know, Don, it's tough, pal. It really is tough being me.
Why do you hate Robb Spiewak? Alan? Alan? Don't just stare at him. Answer my question.
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that we're going to have Don and Mike here for a long time to come.
Why?
Many years to come, and it will be an exquisite working relationship.
But why do you hate Robb A?
I don't hate Robb A. I really don't. I just think, you've got your support staff. I've got my support staff. We have to get everybody to work together to be one big happy family, because this radio station is like a family to me. Don't you understand that, pal? Don't ask me about Robb again, please.
Do you think you're well-liked?
I think I'm very well-liked. It's not my priority to be well-liked. What I want to do is make sure that I'm doing I'm doing a good job. But with Robb in particular, I'm not really comfortable with his way. He has a way that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, pal. That's why I don't like to speak to him. You understand what I'm saying?
When you walk in a room, and Alan even does this off the air, he'll walk in the room and say goodbye to everybody except Robb.
Well, usually Robb waits for me to say hi to him, and he doesn't say hi to me. And, I like everybody to greet me first when I walk in a room. I like you to say...
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Don.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Alan.
Hi, Buzz.
Right.
And see, he's silent, and I'm not going to give. I'm not going to give in. And if he was to speak to me, I might say hello to him.
Have you ever thought about going to the brass, going to the new regime at the top of this company, and just asking them for the job as general manager instead of being in this precarious, you've got the job kind of position? You're like an interim coach.
Can I just take this one phone call before I answer that?
If you must.
All right, hold on.
Got a call, huh?
Well,
Hi. Yes, this is Alan. This is Alan. Yes, this is Alan. Right. This is Alan Linehan. Right. Great. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh. What was that?
That was the Wizards Tickets hotline. They got a good team this year, pal. They're doing real well. Have you seen my pictures with George Foreman?
Yeah, you glommed all over him the other day, didn't you?
I prefer to I like boxing. I'm a big sports fan, and I like memorabilia. You're a collector, Don. You understand where I'm.
What about the way you glommed onto George? What did you say to George Foreman the other day in the green room?
I said I was a big fan of his when I just want to say this to him, and I said this to him when he was in the hallway. I said, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you back. Remember these words, okay? Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
You said that to George Foreman.
Yeah, he liked it. He liked it. I like to relate to people in the best possible way. It's very good to. Sometimes it takes me a while to. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to really have all the great words at the right time, but I like to. I like to really make sure that I try to relate to everybody on an individual basis. And there's some people that need, to be kicked in the behind a little bit more than others, and others that are complacent. And I want to weed them out. And that's why I want everybody to basically get all the papers on my desk by Thursday.
How do you feel about? Let me just call some people around the station and see what they have to say to you.
I'd like to get a report from everybody if possible. I like to relate to everybody as an individual.
See,
that's the way it works, pal.
The problem is it's Friday, and I don't know.
Well, it doesn't mean that you can't finish your business day, and there's some calls to make.
I'm going to call lovely Joan.
Please, just, Don, if you could avoid one call, please don't call Madonna. I'm scared of Madonna.
I'm calling Joan right now.
Hello, and thank you for calling WJFK FM.
Let me leave her a message.
Infinity Broadcasting. You have reached the voicemail of Michelle Webb.
Oh,
who?
Hold on. I don't know. Wait a minute. We've changed things.
Well, there's a lot of turnaround. I'm not familiar with every show. You're not going to get me to be exactly familiar with everybody we have working here.
890.
Not necessarily going to work that way, okay, pal?
Okay, here you go. This should be Joan.
I'm really happy that you and Mike are going to be here for many years to come.
You're right, pal.
I got that press release out.
I know you did. Don't think it took you a month.
Yeah, we sent it to the penny saver.
We've never seen anything about that in the newspaper.
No.
Traffic.
Hi, who's this?
This is Joan.
Joan, Alan Linehan.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
How's everything going back there?
Everything's going fine.
Okay, will you be working the full day today?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, anything I can help you with?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Joan, I got another call coming in, so I can't talk now, and I seem to have forgotten why I called you in the first place.
All righty.
Okay, great job, pal.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Stay late.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Very good. Bye.
Let me try Madonna.
Good people.
Yeah. You mentioned
Works
Madonna.
hard.
Let me try that.
I'm afraid of Madonna.
Well, you can leave her a message if she's not here.
Okay.
This really might be a bit that's just inside this building.
That's fun.
But people
That's okay, pal.
People are falling
Every now and
down
then,
the halls.
I want to say we're all very proud to be part of the big family. And sometimes in the family, certain family members are more scared of
Hi,
others.
you've reached the voicemail of Madonna Friends Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK. I'm either on the phone or away from my desk. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or you can hit 0 for the operator and have me paged. Thank you.
And
I'll record your message at the tone. When you're finished, hang up or
Great
stay on the
voicemail,
line
huh?
for further options.
Not too tedious.
Hi, Madonna, this is Alan Linehan. I wanted to let you know that some of the files were stolen last year, and I'm going to extend my file amnesty for another 6 weeks. So if you'd like to drop some files off, you still got an opportunity. And I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but if you could drop by my office, we'll have a conversation about that. Bye-bye. This is me, Alan Linehan. Thank you.
You want a really awkward one?
Sure. It's good to do this, Don. Thanks for doing this, pal.
No, thank you, pal.
It's thanks. You're working me.
Some people are hip to what's going on.
I understand what's going on. There's certain people that are hiding under their desks right now.
She's not going to answer her phone. All right, let me try Julie. See if Julie's there. National sales manager. She's always here.
Yeah.
She works hard.
This is Julie.
Julie, this is Alan Linehan.
Hey, pal.
How are you, pal?
I'm good. How are you?
How's it going? We get any new orders today?
Yes, we are. We're writing up lots of business.
Okay, we got to do that, okay? I mean, really, there's not too much time left in January.
I know there's only 5 days left.
And please, kick him in the ass for me, will you please?
You know, we have the biggest ass on the fence.
That's the biggest ass on the fence. Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Alan.
Alan Linehan, thank you very much, pal.
Bye-bye.
Sorry I gave you Steve. Sorry I gave Steve your office.
I'm a little upset about that.
Bye, pal.
Bye.
There's somebody who gets it.
I really think that we really have to cultivate the family atmosphere here. Would you like to go out for a steak and a Wizards game with me?
We got to bring one last thing.
Fire away, pal.
When are you going to lose the Larry King suspenders look? That look went out, I don't know how long ago.
You don't like my look?
It's a look that's not today. It's a look that's yesterday.
Well, I'll take that under advisement, pal.
Okay, pal.
Okay, pal?
All right, pal.
I understand where you're going. You're having your fun, and I respect that. You're going to be here for many years to come.
We're going to play Jeopardy now, and Helen's going to be here. And
thank you, pal.
I guess we have a champion. We need a challenger. What are you doing? You just give me those...
Staring at you with those eyes of mine.
Bug eyes. Phone number 877... You know what? You got your hair gel is dripping down your forehead.
Sorry about that, pal.
877-365-3636. Phone number now. Dial recklessly. We'll play Jeopardy in just a second.
I wear a lot of hats.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Let's go now. We don't want to keep our friends from the network waiting.
We don't?
No, we don't.
Well, I do. I'm going to keep them waiting.
No, you're going to be a good boy.
The Don and Mike Show.
Jesus, you're not laying in your own puke, are you?
How's your taint? The Don and Mike Show.
If you missed the beginning of the show today, we were tapping into America's latest craze. I don't know if you heard this or not, Alan. J.O. parties.
Yeah, I think that's not my thing. You know, you just watch it, pal. But watch it. I don't want to, I want to keep our noses as clean as we can in 2003 so we can keep our ass on the fence.
Well, we're going to have a Don and Mike Show sponsored J.O. party on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the latest craze sweeping the nation.
I'm not sure I like sponsored as a word.
Also,
maybe revisit that.
We're getting very into clown porn now.
Yeah, you do what you do. You guys are great. I've told you that many times before how great you are, but just don't. Try not to say that to me again, okay?
What?
Clown porn? No, I don't want to
have it on the show on Monday?
Who?
Ouchie the Clown.
Who is Ouchie the Clown?
Says he'd love to meet you and beat you.
Yeah, okay, pal. Yeah, no problem.
He's a clown that's into domination.
I got to take a call.
Okay, take your call, and then we're going to play the game.
Hi, this is Alan. Right, this is Alan Linehan. Right. Okay. Right, pal. Thank you. Goodbye.
Who is that?
My wife.
Oh. What'd she want?
Same old. Okay, pal? Don't go there.
Jeopardy.
Hi. This is Alan Linehan. This is Low Budget Jeopardy. Now entering the studio is a court clerk from Bakersfield, California. Let's say hi to Jeff Wilson.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, hello there, Alan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm Alan Linehan.
Then you must be doing great.
Everybody remember that time that we called Alan in the studio and then we snuck out and we left him in here like for an hour almost by himself?
I remember that, pal. Now entering the studio is our champion. He's got $61. He's a pharmacist. Okay. From Baltimore, let's say hi to Curtis Stimler.
Hey, Alan and OQ.
Hey, Curtis being our returning low-budget Jeopardy champion, how's it changed your life? Hey, how's it changed your life?
Actually, I was with all my earnings. My wife went out and had a baby for us.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nothing like family.
No, it's great.
Way to go, pal. And now entering the studio is the host of Low Budget Jeopardy, Jeff and Curtis. Don't screw with LQ, okay, pal?
All right,
and
pal.
say hi to Alex Trebek Geronimo.
Hey, Al?
Yes.
Alan, you'd only be called Al.
Yeah, don't call me Al.
Can we do the rest of this bit close to the vest?
I'd like to keep it close to the vest if we could. Okay, pal?
Here are your categories, guys.
Good. I like the categories.
And they are, have they ever been in the Super Bowl?
I like football.
Elvis's birthday show.
We're the Redskins station, you know.
Yeah, I know. They're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, okay. You didn't need to mention that.
House guests on Surreal Life.
Okay.
America's most hazardous cities.
I don't think Washington's one.
And new one, Divid. Okay, so you have...
Let me noodle it around.
That's another thing he says all the time. Have they ever been in the Super Bowl?
Does Earl Merton still work here?
Elvis birthday show.
Okay, pal.
House guests on Surreal Life.
Have you seen my keys?
America's most hazardous cities. Is that Alan or Mike?
I'll just be 5 minutes.
Had new on DVD. And Jeff Bakersfield, you're the challenger.
Hey,
we'll
Jeff,
start with you.
Hold on a second. Jeff Curtis, good luck.
Thank you, Alan.
That's a little best wishes from me. Alan Linehan.
Go ahead, Jeff.
How about the Super Bowl for one, please?
All right. Tell me, have they ever been in the Super Bowl? Simple. Your San Diego Chargers.
What is yes?
Yes, that's right.
$1 for you, pal.
Same category for two, please.
Your Detroit Lions.
What is...
Curtis, your chance to steal.
What is no?
Right, and Jeff, you got to guess faster than that.
$2 for you. Go again, Curtis.
All right, let's close out the category for three.
Your Cincinnati Bengals.
What is yes?
And not only that, twice.
$3, pal.
Wow.
Go again.
Select.
Let's go guess on the real world.
Surreal Life. Everybody knows it's a show on the WB. Maybe Buzz will have this during his news show. I don't want to blow it. Do you have a rating for that, Buzz?
Oh, no, but I'll check while you're...
It was on last night.
Right.
You can't touch this.
Who is MC Hammer?
Right.
$1 for you. Way to go. Good job, Curtis. Select again.
All right, for two.
I need to click to turn it off, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. You got to hit the MC Hammer a lot.
Click.
There it goes. Okay, for two.
If you're wondering, by the way, if what happened last night, we learned that Hammer would not eat sushi off of a naked woman. That was the big thing on this.
And you just set it off again. You just said it.
Oh, sorry.
There it goes.
Hi, Alan. Buddy.
You don't speak to Rob. For two.
Just play the game, okay?
Surreal Life. Star of the TV show Webster.
Who is Emmanuel Lewis?
Yes.
$2, Curtis. You're rolling now.
All right, let's close it out for three.
All right, for three. One half of the 80s famous Corys.
Who is Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman. Right. Good job.
Way to go, pal.
Thank you.
Now move on to another category, please.
All right, Alan, let's go with new on DVD.
New on Divid. Stars Mel Gibson.
What is Signs?
Wow, is this guy having a perfect game?
Not almost, quite, but almost a perfect game. He's doing a good job.
Almost.
He is. Okay, go again, Curtis.
All right.
See, when you stare at me like that, it's really like Alan staring at me.
I'm never late.
For two.
I was here till 11 o'clock last night.
For two. Stars Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, what is The Good Girl?
Yeah.
$2. You're doing a good... Hey, Curtis?
Yes?
This is Alan Linehan.
Yes, Alan.
You're doing a good job, pal.
Thank you, Alan.
Hold on. I don't know how that happened. The hammer thing just went off. Did I do it?
That's a false alarm.
I didn't even say hammer.
Click, click, click.
There, now it's off.
Why don't you stop playing the Rob tapes?
I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
You don't like it? Quit looking at me.
New on Divid for three.
Yes.
Stars Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis.
What is Kings of Comedy?
Guys, tiebreaker?
Don, don't you think she give him a chance to... Well, I guess that answers that. Okay, Jeff, your chance to seal.
Unfortunately, I do not know.
I was giving you a softball.
Thank you, Alan.
The king of comedy.
I tried to give you a break, pal. Select again, Curtis.
All right, let's go for Elvis's birthday.
Elvis's birthday show. We just did it a couple of days ago. If alive on Wednesday, this would have been Elvis's age.
What is 68?
68, right.
$1 for you. Go again, pal.
For two.
For two. When he was in the hospital once, Elvis ordered that he be awakened and fed this.
What is codeine in a champagne glass?
Jeff, your chance to steal, pal.
What is cherry pie?
There you go.
$2 for you, Jeff. Select again.
Same category, please.
A fool's gold sandwich for Elvis consisted of a hollowed out loaf of bread filled with peanut butter and a pound of this.
What is bacon?
Burned bacon. Correctamundo.
$3. Way to go, Jeff. Is that the end of the first round?
Oh, no, we got one more category left,
Sorry,
Al.
I had a late night last night.
I know, you're here very late.
Very late. 11 p.m.
America's most hazardous cities. Now, this is for fatalities. We're not talking about murders. These are fatalities. You know, people that get killed but not murdered.
Those are like deaths.
Yes, deaths.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Who's in charge here?
We've got Jeff. Jeff's doing a good job, pal.
Okay, Jeff, America's most hazardous city in 2002. For one, this was the most hazardous city. South Florida Wonderland.
What is Miami?
Right.
$1 for you, Jeff. You're doing a good job, pal.
Okay, for two, this in 2002 was America's second most hazardous city. South Florida Wonderland.
Curtis, your chance to seal.
What is Orlando?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, very close to Miami.
Right.
Jeff, you're in control.
Close it out, please.
All right, last question on the big board. In 2002, this is really not good for Florida. The third most hazardous city was a mid-Florida wonderland.
What is Tampa Bay?
Right.
$3. That's the end of the first rounds, pal.
That's like a bad Chamber of Commerce thing for Florida. Very bad. That if you want to be, dead, go to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or Tampa Bay.
I have one question about that.
Yeah.
How's the sales environment down there? Do they have a good sales environment?
I think it's sales friendly. Isn't it a tax-free state? You don't pay income tax, or
we have to have a conversation on that.
I mean, of course you pay income tax, but maybe you don't on your paycheck or something like
Certain
that.
necessities.
Keep it close to the vest.
Okay. Who's got what, Al?
Jeff finishes with $10. Curtis has $15, pal.
All right, guys, here's your category. You both bet it all here in Final Low Budget Jeopardy. Your category is video games. And here we go. Here's the answer. With the great 80s soundtrack, again this week, this is America's best-selling video game. And P.S., it's only for PlayStation 2. All right, we need your answer in the form of a question, guys, and good luck.
Hi, this is Alan Linehan. All contestants on Low Budget Jeopardy will receive the complete line of Alan Linehan Cosmetics for today's busy executive. Included in my cosmetics kit is dental floss, self-tanning lotion, and my stronger-than-glue Linehan hair gel. Guaranteed to hold up during even the most contentious sales meeting. If you want to look your best like me, pal, then use my products, the Alan Linehan Cosmetics. Now back to Final Low Budget Jeopardy.
Thank you, pal.
Thank you, pal.
All right, here we go. All right, if you know anything about anything, you should get this one right. Who do I want to go to first?
I think you want to go to Jeff.
All right, Jeff in Bakersfield. Jeff, yes. With the great 80s soundtrack, again, this is America's #1 best-selling video game this week. P.S. It's only for PlayStation 2. Go ahead.
What is Vice City? Grand Theft Auto 3 Vice City.
Yeah, right.
You double your score to $20. Nice going, pal.
All right, now, Curtis, if you have the right answer, you are the big wiener. It's America's best-selling video.
What is Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
Yeah, he got it, too.
Right. Curtis is still our low-budget Jeopardy champion.
I like it. This game is fantastic. You can even listen to individual radio stations as you're driving around beating up and killing hookers.
Are there any infinity stations on there?
It's a generic thing.
Well, we'll have to have a conversation about it.
It's generic, so that means this guy from Baltimore, he's still the winner, right?
That's right. Curtis is the low-budget Jeopardy champion. Nice going, pal.
All right, Curtis, you're going to get some more money. And Jeff, don't go away mad. Please just go away. Now, here's Alan Linehan to tell you what you want. Al.
Okay, first of all, Curtis, you double your score. We throw in a bonus and add it to your previous total. You have a total of $116. That's not chump change. Does that make you happy, pal?
Oh, ecstatic.
And here are your parting gifts, Jeff. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You won a Blockbuster prize pack, including a stuffed animal of Carl or Ray, the stars of the recent Blockbuster commercial, and a DVD copy of the movie Signs, starring Mel Gibson, who looks a little like me when he grows his mustache. Available for rent or purchase at Blockbuster.
Well, thank you very much, Alan.
But wait,
there's more.
You won a Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood prize pack.
Hey, that's a great gift.
Including the best-selling novel from HarperCollins, the movie soundtrack, and a Yaya book bag. Hollywood movies in the comfort of home with the touch of your remote. That's pay-per-view. Thanks a lot, guys, and we appreciate you playing on WJFK here in Washington, pal.
Thank you, sir. Book bag you can.
I have no soul.
You shouldn't puke into that. What did you say?
I have no soul.
You have no soul. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
I'm a winged creature of the night.
And, Alan, I guess this will be the first of quite a few appearances by you on the show.
Hey, I just want to say that we're all happy you're going to be here for a number of years to come, and my door will always be open to you.
How come you never want to say that we signed the contract for 5 years? That you insist on saying we're going to be here for a long time.
It's not that, Don. It's
5 years, Al.
It's not.
We'll be here till 2008.
The years aren't. I want everybody to know you're going to be here and safe and sound. For a long time to come.
For 5 years.
Okay, well, you have your thing and I have mine.
All right, Alan, always remember and never forget, Low Budget Jeopardy is a production of...
Moron Incorporated and is distributed by King World, and I'm going to get my big ass off the fence now.
There he goes, Alan Linehan. Everybody in the station buzzing about that one right now.
I have a private show for everybody today.
Well, Alan has got to be worked into the rotation. Mm-hmm. He's his own guy. Stop it, Mike.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still staring at it.
Go back to being you.
All right.
Okay. We'll be back. Frankenstein's Monster joining us next.
That's his new name.
Really, we have created this guy, Jim Nance. Mm-hmm. Incidentally, the most powerful woman in network sports. He is absolutely out of control. There he is now. He's going to be bitching at us today because we owe him $500 for his charity.
Yeah, he dusted us in the football picks.
We're having pick the football games. Right. Plus, on his show on the NFL today on CBS, he picks all the games right against Deion Sanders and Boomer Esiason.
Yeah, he's really feeling his oats this year.
So, the most beautiful woman in network sports
wears a turtleneck like no other woman I've ever seen.
Nancy will be joining us next.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
God damn it, Eddie, it's not to me. Eddie, it's my shoulder. I hit my shoulder when I hit the gym floor. It feels like it's full of gravel. Well, it's always felt like it was full of gravel. Now, come on, give me a B12 shot. That's what I want. Always messing with her knee.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
All right, Dell, you gonna get a shot?
Oh, no shots for me, Turkey. I can't stand needles.
Hey, you done master the technology of this game.
Yeah, how do you do that, man? Take all those pills and shots, man. It does terrible things to your body.
You last long enough, you'll realize the only way to survive is the pills and the shots.
Oh, not me, Turkey. I got respect for my body.
You'll get past that.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
Right. Remember, Ouchie the Clown on Monday.
Wishing ye good luck in everything. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
We have WWE front row tickets to give away on our next break. Thinking about a real quick edition of Make Robb Laugh. Yeah, you love to laugh, Rob.
But you got to work on it, Rob.
I will.
Don't be an easy laugh.
Joining us now, and he has every right to be pompous. I'm sure he will be out of control.
Is he going to rub our noses in it now?
He's probably shirtless right now. Joining us from Action Central, here is our friend Nancy. Hey, Jim.
Ow!
There he is, everybody.
What is going on, guys? And I'm missing out on some loving over here. I don't know what's happened with you two, but I don't know. You guys have done a little Houdini on me here.
Oh, Jimmy, we have our big Johnny Carson 3-week vacation at the end of every year.
I see. I see. Why I was feeling a bit blue during the holidays, wondering where you guys have been.
Well, Jim, of course we were pining for you and thinking about you and.
Well, I just want to start the new year by wishing you a great one and thanking you for making me the man that I am today.
There you go. That's the right attitude.
And Jim Nance, you are the man. And as obnoxious as he's become picking the games against us, as I was telling you.
Well, because he's really kicked our butts so thoroughly.
I know where you're going to go with this, though. I know exactly where you're about to segue to.
You should see him when he does this thing. It's sponsored by IBM.
Last Sunday.
On the NFL Today, Jim was out of his mind.
Wow. Out of his mind. Was a little out of control.
Because
I was more like the Don and Mike Jim Nance than...
Jim, you are exactly right. That's the closest to the way that I think you should be every week on your show.
I reared my ugly side there is they awarded me my championship trophy for absolutely not just beating Dan, Dion, and Boomer, my trio of football legends, but absolutely mauling them, pulverizing them in our season-long football picks.
Would this be the greatest year you've ever had picking games?
They never let him pick.
They would never let me pick before. This is exactly why.
Oh, so this is it.
This was the first year they ever allowed me to pick on the air, and it's just actually I got a little bored with it about the last 3 weeks. I started to rest my starters for the playoffs.
Listen to him. And you know how sometimes he would come and sass us, where he would say, "You guys know nothing. I am so and so." I've seen him do that on TV, where he'll sass the other guys and just shake his head ruefully and go, "Ha ha." No, you're all wrong. Jacksonville wins in the upset, and then they win the GD game.
Now, my guys, I think, hate me. I think they really do. They act as worn thin, but I blame it all on Don and Mike.
I hope you notice that in reference to you, instead of saying "goddamn," I said GD.
I noticed that. I did. I made a quick mental note, and I knew exactly where you're coming from.
That's for you, Jimmy.
Well, thank you. And the picks, the picks. Something I take a little bit of pride in because, we are talking about Hall of Fame talent up there on that desk. Guys are destined for Canton, and you'd think they would know a thing or two about football. What would a so-called, quote, golf guy know about football?
And let's talk about our deal with you because the regular season is done. We owe you money. Here's how it ended up. During the year, we had Jim on 7 weeks, and we picked 35 games.
Okay.
Jim's record was 23 right and 12 wrong.
That is
I'd like to apologize for that right now. I did not give you guys my best effort. And I'm really a little bit ashamed of that, so please forgive me, and I hope next year you'll give me another chance to redeem myself.
Wow. This is a monster we've created.
Okay.
And, Mike, you and I suck equally.
Did we tie in our suckdom?
We each got 13 games right and 22 wrong, which means, Jim, you have money coming your way, and is it for the Three Amigos?
It's for my Three Amigos Charity Foundation to help find a cure for Alzheimer's, cancer, and pseudoxanthoma elasticum, which is degenerative eye disease.
Man.
Well, Jim, there you go.
$1,000 coming your way with that.
Oh, my gosh. Are you guys serious?
500 from Don, 500 from me.
Oh,
absolutely.
man, that is so nice.
You got $1,000. Well, Jim, we would take the money from you. We're not that nice.
I think I have written a check before in years past.
You have, and we will do the same for you.
You are awfully kind.
As are you. Now, before we pick the games, I got 3 things I want to ask you about. First, the CF that went on at the end of the Giants game last week. Now that it's all happened a week later, what's your take on that?
What did you say? The what?
The Fustercluck, the CF that happened at the end of the Giants.
It's a military term.
Okay.
Jim.
Wow. You got to send me the glossary of terms there, the abbreviations, man.
Well,
I'm sitting there trying to figure out what was that at the end of the game.
I'm sure you've heard that expression in a TV studio.
I guess. I don't know. I must have missed that meeting.
But Nancy, you know what happened at the end. The NFL came back and that they apologized.
How good that does.
What are you going to say on TV tomorrow about that?
We're going to dedicate a whole segment to it tomorrow. Our second segment of the show will be about Giant Gate. But hey, listeners, 2 ways you can look at it. One is, hey, the Giants just needed to make one play somewhere in the last quarter and a half, and we wouldn't even be talking about this.
Jim, I got to ask
you.
Make
one stop. You blow a 24-point lead. Make one play. However, may I remind everyone that they started back in mid-July. Heat indexes over 100 degrees. Playing 5 preseason games, 16 regular season games. Going through all of this for one goal, to get to the Super Bowl and win the Lombardi Trophy. And then you find out 24 hours later that you should have been on the field running one more play, one more kick from 41 yards. And you know in your heart the percentages from 41 yards in the NFL, home or away, are about 71.2%. And yes, you factor in the fact that you've got a shaky snapper who was just signed this week and who has really botched the last 2 snaps. And you got a holder who maybe is now a little unsettled because he's
thinks he's doing a book on tape.
Now the goal line on the previous play. We factor all that into the computer, and it still spits out one thing. The Giants probably had about a 53% chance of winning the game.
In golf, and you're a golfer.
Wow.
That was an incredible
That was a long way to go from 53%, Jimmy.
Let me tell you something, Jim. In golf, you carry around that. A lot of guys do that are really into the game. They carry on that little rule book, USGA rules of golf. They carry it with them. In the NFL, what the hell is going on? Does somebody have the book on the sideline? Is there somebody somebody that can refer to that play and make that call. I mean, why 24 hours later do we find this crap out? Being a lifelong Giants fan, I'm like everybody else. I'm pretty angry that this happened. And why 24 hours
lifelong
later?
Giants fan who followed them for the final 2 weeks of the year.
Absolutely. Thank you very
I'm
much.
surprised there wasn't a furor after the game. You know, in the press conferences, it was still like no one grasped it an hour later.
Well, I mean, the sports writers and everybody else, they missed it too.
The other thing I loved, and this guy is an Emmy award-winning broadcaster, so I don't love it for the fact that Chris went there. But
this is where you're gonna. Good for you. Good for you, Jim.
Huh?
Good for you. You're going to slam a broadcaster.
Well,
now.
I'm not going to slam him. I'm going to say this about him because I think the world of the guy's won an enemy for being in the studio. I think he's won it twice, and I think he deserves it.
Now you're going to slam him. Go ahead.
But the interesting thing is this is where the media in our country is today. Chris makes a mistake, and he's been absolutely a straight stand-up guy about it this week, saying
right.
He blew the call. But do you know how many columnists the next day in America and all the radio talk shows, ESPN Sports Center on Sunday night, all the summation pieces, everywhere, everyone was saying the exact same thing.
All right, Jim, then let me ask you, and be honest.
Everybody said he should have been spiking it. Well, wait a minute.
Jim.
Jim. All now, is that something we know can happen, or just because we heard somebody say it means it's right?
Hey, Nancy, let's go back to Sunday. Think of that moment. If that had been a CBS game instead of a Fox game, and it had played out exactly as it had, would you have known to say he couldn't have spiked it?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
All right.
And I'm not going to say that our guys were great at what they do. Greg and Phil, I don't know how they would have handled it. But I just get a kick out of how suddenly one person says something in this country and it becomes gospel.
Right.
And it feeds like a fire.
Good for you.
And it's written in all the columns, and for a day, the holder... Alan for the Giants took a lot of abuse because he didn't think to stand up and spike the football, and all the radio talk show hosts and again every summation of the game, everybody said all he had to do was stand up and spike the football.
You know what?
It was a runaway train, the wrong interpretation.
I
of the
applaud you because in a roundabout way. You're attacking a fellow broadcaster.
No, and I would never attack.
I have wanted you to do this for so long. Good for you. All right, Jim, hold on quickly. Who will be the head coach of Cincinnati next, and who will be the next head coach of Jacksonville?
I think it's going to fall Coughlin to Cincinnati. He just had a second meeting with him. And I think with him having been in the division for a long time, I think he could really help him. I really think Tom Coughlin would be a good step forward for that franchise, as downtrodden as they go.
And how's Bill Parcells going to do with Dallas?
Oh, he'll instantly find success. This is absolute perfect scenario for Bill to come in. The franchise is as low as it can get, and it's been 5-11 for 3 straight years. You will see a tremendous difference the very first time they take the field. Their record next year guaranteed to be more than 5 wins.
And what about Jacksonville?
I think Denny Green might get the job. I hope he does.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's a good guy. But is he one of those guys that's into the power thing?
I don't think so. He had a very nice long run there at Minnesota. In fact, his last year at Minnesota, he was, along with Coward at the time, the longest-running active coach in the NFL. And, he had worked for a lot of different people that had come through the Minnesota hierarchy, and everybody got along with him until the very end. The last year was just a nightmare of a year for the whole franchise, starting with Corey Stringer's death and training camp. And it was just nothing went their way last year in Minnesota, and it all began right there with the tragedy. But I think Denny Green is a guy that's going to win in this league. He's already won in this league. He came within an Anderson field goal.
All right, against Atlanta.
Going to the Super Bowl. That was a fabulous season. That was just 4 years ago. They were 15-1 or 14-2. So Denny Green, I think has a shot at the Jacksonville job.
All right, Jimmy, we're going to pick the games in the order that they're being played this weekend. Once again, Mike and I will not comment except to pick, and you give us your analysis. Mike, first game here is Pittsburgh at Tennessee. That's the early game. Tomorrow I will take the Titans. Mike.
I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
I am going to agree with my man, Mike.
There you go.
I think Pittsburgh is not going to let that incredible effort. I know I'm going to contradict myself here in a minute on San Francisco, but I don't think that effort effort is going to go to waste. I think they will back it up with another big Tommy Maddox performance. Now, I know they got blown out at Tennessee earlier this year. It was the site of where Maddox got injured. And before he got injured, I mean, they were down like 31-7. Final score in that game, really not indicative of how much the Titans blew them off the line of scrimmage. Cordell came in and threw for a couple of late touchdowns in the last 5 minutes.
So
it was a blowout. I happen to think this on that game. I think Tennessee was hurt by the extra week. As much as it helped them mend and heal a few bruises and injuries, you know, we've found through time that Steve McNair plays pretty doggone good football while he's injured.
Jimmy, you're so wrong, and that's the exact reason right now. And there are so many great quarterbacks. I'm telling you, I swear to God, before Gannon, before Donovan McNabb, before Brett Favre, anybody, right now, if I had a team, I'd say you give me Steve McNair.
I love McNair. No, I wasn't knocking him. I was just saying
he's the difference.
He didn't need the extra week to play well. He has shown he can perform, not even practicing for the whole week and then showing up on game day. He beats you with his mind and his mobility, and the guy makes plays. I just think that the rest of the team operates under a very tight sense of execution. And I think the week off, the reps hurt them more than it did helping them heal. And I think Pittsburgh will come down. It'll be a great game. It'll be a field goal game. I definitely like Pittsburgh to come within 4, although I don't usually talk about it.
Now he's covering the spread.
But I like the Steelers in that game.
All right, you're wrong. Atlanta?
I'm sorry. Was that?
That was Don.
Was that old 13 and 22 talking there?
Yeah. Atlanta at Philly, Saturday night, prime time. I'll take the Eagles. Mike?
I'm going to take Atlanta.
You're going to do that. Don, you're a genius.
I know.
I'm going to take Philadelphia here with a great amount of concern here that, you know, Vic is going to be this year's answer to Brady and the Patriots and, you know, the Falcons and all that symmetry. But I think that the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff has done top to bottom the best coaching job in football this year. The coordinators are outstanding. They've no doubt broken down the 2 Tampa Bay Atlanta games over and over again. The Bucs twice completely stopped Michael Vick. Philly has the manpower, the talent to be able to play that press kind of coverage on the Atlanta receivers like the Bucs did, and I think that they'll have a way of winning the game and maybe winning the game in a very large way.
Yeah, good pick, Jimmy. Sunday, your early game is San Francisco at Tampa Bay. This is probably the worst game of the weekend. Tampa Bay here. Mike.
Tampa Bay, no question.
Yeah, I think that the 49ers have been such an enigma this year. Their offense can come out and be brilliant like it was in this case against the Giants. They had a similar, well, nothing was quite similar to that, but they had a huge comeback win at Dallas where they put up a lot of points late. But then the next week they come back and they lay a big egg. And I just think all season this team has been killed by inconsistency. I think they got actually hurt a little bit by St. Louis being so down this year. They had no competition in the division. It was over by Thanksgiving. The 49ers, they had nothing to play for. And they started to play like a team that was very loose.
You know what you are? You are a goddamn butterfly. You are like somebody. You've come out of your cocoon, and you'll spread your wings. You are strutting like a peacock. For goodness sakes, you're so right. And Jim, we got to get to the last game.
Okay.
Huge game. Sunday, your late game. Jets at Oakland. I will take Oakland. Mike.
I'm going to go with the Jets.
And I'm going to go with Oakland. I'm going to go with Oakland to win it all, as a matter of fact. And, I go back to not only feeling a little, forgive me again for being so self-serving here, but not only winning my football pool with my football guys, but week 1 we were asked to pick our Super Bowl teams. This is September the 8th, and I said on the air September the 8th, the Super Bowl would be a matchup of the Grudens. It'll be the Gruden Bowl. I've called it Tampa Bay against Oakland, and I'm still standing by that prediction of September the 8th. I like Oakland, Tampa Bay, and I like Oakland to win it all. I think Oakland is the best team in football, and I believe there's a reason why all these guys have come together and played so well. The Rices, Rod Woodsons, Rich Gannons, and Tim Browns. I think it's meant for them to win it this year.
Jim, if it plays out where it's Philly against Tampa Bay, and you and I are agreed it is, we should speak next week. And I'd like to speak to you next week also after Tennessee defeats Pittsburgh.
I can't wait to talk to you.
All right.
Why don't I talk to you about 8:05 on Saturday night?
It's a date, Jimmy. All right.
Why don't you put your cell phone number here out over the air and I'll write it down.
You can call me at 1... 900. Well, now I was going to give him the Ask for Ask line. Jimmy, congratulations on a great year. If any of our listeners want to contribute to the Three Amigos, do you have an address?
We have the Three Amigos Foundation is based out of Houston, and how would we have them come?
You could give us the address next week.
We'll get the address next week.
All right, beautiful. We'll see you then.
You're awful kind. Thank you, fellas. And I'll be at the AFC Championship game site next week, so we'll try to talk on Friday from there, okay?
All right, it's a deal.
Thanks, Jim.
All the best, fellas.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye, darling.
There she is.
You crack me up.
Nancy.
I feel horrible.
You know what?
I feel horrible, and
Why?
I want to go back.
Why?
I want to make time stop.
Why?
Because I picked Atlanta. I
Well, you think Atlanta's going to win?
No, I don't want. But I don't want Atlanta to win.
Well, but
I picked Atlanta, but I don't want them to win.
We created a monster. We really
he
did
is
with that
out of
guy.
his mind.
I mean, if you're a longtime listener of the show, if you heard that guy 3 years ago when he would come on and say, "Did I do okay?"
Yeah, and we've created a monster, but you love him now. You love him now more than you've loved any man. And it's been a wonderful, blossoming relationship to watch. You've made him, you've molded him.
You wind that guy up now.
Yeah.
I mean, he really gets going. He is, for
He'd
a while
be your
there.
number one choice if you were throwing a J.O. party.
Oh, my God.
Completely different guy.
You'd love to have him there.
No, you know what?
With Boomer
You're wrong.
and Dion.
You're wrong. My heart belongs to Howard Long. I think you know that, Mike.
Yeah.
Howie Long is my man.
Howard Long.
The Howard Long guy.
You'd never call him the smartest lady in show business.
Goddamn right I wouldn't.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to go to see WWE Raw and sit in the front row? We have tickets for WWE Raw. Now, unfortunately for this version of Make Robb laugh, you have to be either from the D.C. Metro or willing to drive to D.C., which means Baltimore all the way down to Richmond, Virginia,
Pennsylvania,
Norfolk, Virginia, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia.
Right.
All those cities. If you like the WWE, we have front row tickets.
Rochester.
To WWE Raw. I bet some people would drive from Rochester.
Seattle.
Okay, maybe not.
Right.
MCI Center, February 3rd. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Don't miss over 25 of your favorite WWE superstars. Make Robb laugh. Now, this is very dangerous. But
some of us can do it very easily.
We know Robb laughs at a variety of topics and subjects.
I'm going to make this tough. I'm not going to be... Normally during Make Me Laugh, I don't have my guard up. But I got my shields up now.
There you go.
All right, so
look out.
The premise is this. You just call 877-365-3633. Yeah. I can make him laugh right now. Well, if you had this picture, you could make him laugh.
Yes.
Call now, and all you can do is make the big log laugh.
Make me laugh.
And you win the WWE tickets. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
You know, Beverly golfers like to keep dirt and debris off their golf balls.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly when you're putting. They call me three-putt Buck. That's why we have cleaning devices around the golf courses. You know, those things you squish up and down. Well, one golfer didn't use a wet towel or any cleaning device. He licked his balls clean.
The Don and Mike Show.
They rock. And that's for Tim.
There you go.
The Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, that's for you, Tim.
Amen.
Compulsively trimming your beard in Philadelphia on WYSC. That Pick the Pros, Jim Nance, was brought to you by NFLWatch.com. Watches for all 32 teams, including the schedule watch. Oh, please get me that.
I know you want that bad.
Order today, get free shipping, www.nflwatch.com. Before we get to Make Robbie Laugh, next week on the show, the return of Match Game 2003.
Hey.
We will continue the search into the world of clown porn. We'll be watching clown porn on the show.
Pornography.
Also, very nice, Mike. I read that. Clown. What was it?
Pornography.
Also next week, the J.O. party.
Or you could say clownography.
Yeah. The J.O. Super Bowl party. We'll get that together. Ouchie the Clown will be on the show on Monday. the guy we discovered on the Internet yesterday. Also, next week, the woman that was on the show back in December, she was going to have a diet for a month of nothing but man juice.
Yay.
She had the website, manjuicediet.com. She's done, and she's coming on the show to tell us the results.
She's finished. She's completed.
Plus the show, HBO's Taxi Cab Confessions.
Right.
We're finally going to talk to one of the cab drivers to ask him how much people BS on that show.
I think it's fixed.
And, Mike, just for you next week, a mystery guest. And, again, not to jinx it, but if the Eagles win tomorrow night, and we're all thinking they will, except Mike, the Eagles would host the championship game a week from Sunday.
Thanks, pal.
We'll be in Philly, if all goes well, next Friday, giving away tickets. What would you do for the NFC Championship?
I sure hope I'm wrong.
You know, and for all I know, I'm jinxing it by saying I'm so sure they're going to win that we'll be in Philly next Friday to give away the tickets for the championship game.
Don, you know there is no sure thing in the NFL.
I know that. Well, Mike,
any given Sunday, Don.
I'm sure all my picks for all 4 games were right. I really think so.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Tennessee, Philly, Tampa Bay, Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Got them. That's your 4 winners. I just did that like that retard Jimmy Kimmel, where I actually held my fingers out when I did each one. You know,
That's your 4 winners, right?
So here's my winners. Do you believe that Jimmy Kimmel is getting a Letterman show?
Oh, no.
On ABC?
I don't.
I mean, I think he's sometimes amusing on the Fox show.
I like the Man Show.
Yeah, and he's not bad on the Man Show, but I don't know. And read the Playboy interview. We had the new Playboy interview.
He's a horny guy.
But he like gets his jerk on all the time. Did you read the Playboy interview?
Yes, I did.
How he does it in his office?
Yeah, that's taking it a little far. But
Every day?
I only do it in the office when you're not there.
And you. How about you, Rob?
What? Never in your office.
What? Okay. What? Make Rob laugh.
Yes, piece of cake.
Make Rob laugh. Now, let me see where we are time-wise. We can go...
Day and a half.
No, Robbie, less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Less than 10 minutes because we want to give Buzz his full amount of time.
Sure.
So make Robbie laugh. 877-365-3636. If you're playing for front row seats, see WWE Raw, MCI Center on Feb 3. And here we go. Start the clock now. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I did a hit last year himself.
What?
Not his gas bill.
Get a decent phone.
Right, sorry. And hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, why can't you hear 2 rabbits having sex?
Why?
Because they have cotton balls.
No, didn't do it.
No.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Robbie laugh.
Hey, Robbie, you and I are just alike.
I bet.
Because we both like the brother man. We love him when he cleans our shoes, serves our food, and his towels in the back.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Hello, make Rob laugh.
What did Tarzan say when the elephants were coming?
What?
The elephants were coming. What did Tarzan say when the elephants were coming wearing sunglasses?
What?
Nothing. He didn't recognize them.
Recognize.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Recognize.
Hello.
Now that's funny.
That is
Hello.
funny.
Hello.
Hello.
You're on the air. Make Robbie laugh.
I want to give Robbie the Nasty Sanchez. Does he know what a Nasty Sanchez is?
I believe it's like a dirty Sanchez.
We've had that on the show, yes. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Robbie laugh.
What did the banana say to the vibrator?
What?
What are you shaking for? She's going to eat me.
God, that had a good start.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Robbie laugh.
Hey, Robbie, what did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
What?
He wiped his ass.
That didn't make you laugh?
No.
And you know what? That made both Mike and I laugh.
I saw it coming.
I'm so dumb I didn't. But
I think he dumped his girlfriend. I knew he was talking about,
I didn't. That's good. You got me and Mike. You would have won if it was make us laugh.
That's funny.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Robbie laugh.
Hey, what's the difference between a dead dog in the street and a dead black guy in the street?
No.
All right. Hello, Don and Mike.
What did Helen Keller's mom say when Helen came out of her?
What?
Oh, that's horrible.
We've gone to the Helen Keller well too many times.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Don and Mike. Well, sure it does.
How you doing? Want to make Rob laugh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jet.
Go.
Go.
Go?
Go.
Go.
Hope you enjoyed your
That doesn't
chance.
make sense. Helen Keller's mom was the one that was supposed to be talking in the joke. Helen Keller's mom was okay.
No, but when she was
Giving
born,
birth,
when the
like
baby was
screaming,
born, the mom would go,
It hurt.
"No!" You know, like she was hurt.
That's not funny.
I didn't say it was funny. I just said
That's just plain stupid.
I understood it.
No,
Recognize.
I protest.
So you know it's stupid. Picking the Falcons.
Now that's funny.
All right, you.
You've given me.
I don't know why I do that. You know why I do that? I do that because I'm always doing that when it comes to sports.
Hello, Don and Mike. No, you're not. Because, what was the last... Don't you remember I picked against the Eagles a couple of months ago? And just like some Monday night game, and all those guys called in and were busting my balls for months afterwards?
Flying
It was
fly.
months, huh?
It was months.
So
And that was regular season.
Okay.
Hello, make Robb laugh.
Yeah, what do you call 4 black guys standing in the field?
No.
Hello, Dynamite. Dude, you know, those kind of calls, wait till Rob's on his infomercial. Hello,
Thank you for that.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, celebrity birthday for you today. Pat Benatar.
Do you know we're doing Make Robb laugh?
I figured that would make Rob A laugh.
I knew this already. She's 50.
Yo, you...
Bye then.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Robb laugh.
Hey, Robbie, what's up, man? What's got two black guys, 4 feet tall, and gets great BJ?
What?
Mike.
Make Robb laugh.
Hi, I'm calling to be Mike's next wife. I'm 5'10", brown hair, brown eyes.
Are you a man?
Yeah.
That made him smile.
Nobody's perfect.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Rob A.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, my girlfriend had to buy me a pair of glasses last week. You know why?
Why?
Well, when I was leaving to go to work, she said, you know, give me a big kiss right on the lips before you leave.
All right. I mean, just...
And so I did, so she got so nervous she crossed her legs.
Great setup.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Told. God.
Make Rob laugh.
That was great.
Hey, Rob, what's up?
Start again.
Hello, Don and Mike.
It's always the middle part of Make Us Laugh where they kind of stumble a little bit.
Hello there. You're on the air.
What's the smartest thing to come out of a woman's mouth?
Say that.
Now, hold on now, you made him, really, you made him laugh, but we
can't share the joke.
We had to delete it out, though. We've had this problem before. Hold on, you're the winner.
Almost every time.
Right.
Hold on.
I didn't expect that.
All right, here's D. Let's do the setup again. What's the smartest thing to come out of a woman's mouth?
Einstein's C.
Einstein's D.
But it worked better with... You couldn't tell it any other way than the word.
The C word.
Right, you got to use the C word for the male organ.
Wow. God, I don't know how many times we've done this game, and...
That's 75%.
The funniest jokes always have to be deleted.
Yeah. Right.
But
absolutely.
You made him laugh, and you heard that was a genuine Rob laugh.
He liked that one.
Yeah. That was kind of like...
And it's because he used that word.
It is.
Right.
And what's your name, my friend?
That is smart.
Well, Scott, where are you from?
I am from San Francisco.
Oh, you dummy.
What's the dumbest thing to come out of San Francisco?
This guy.
Scott.
You won wrestling tickets for WWE Front Row in Washington, D.C., which I stated very clearly at the beginning of this bit. So unless you want to drive from San Francisco to D.C., I bid you good day.
Hey, have a good day, sir.
Good day to you.
Does that mean we take more?
No, I'll just give it to the next guy, whoever the next caller is.
Can he tell a joke anyway?
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Of course you do. Go ahead.
What's the funniest thing, or what's the skin called on the outside of a woman's vagina?
No, you see, you've told the joke wrong. What's the You've told it wrong,
Yeah,
sir.
that's right.
What's the useless part of skin around the woman's vagina?
I thought it was the ugly skin.
Do you really have to send him?
You win.
All right.
You win.
Have fun at wrestling.
You are so freaking funny. You win.
Okay.
What's your name? What is your name?
My name's Jeff.
What time do you start drinking today, Jeff?
Not till like 4:30.
Not 4:30.
Way to go, Jeff.
Jeff, enjoy your front row tickets. See WWE Raw at MCI Center on Feb 3.
They'll smell the nicotine.
Have someone check the spelling on the sign you hold
Jeff,
up.
why don't you turn your radio down, please?
It is Dan.
What is the drink of choice today, Jeff?
The drink of choice is beer and shots.
Beer and shots.
All right.
And shots.
Happy Friday. Enjoy the wrestling.
All right.
Thank you. Hold on.
He will.
Hold on, please. And again, on this edition, the winning joke was, Rob?
What's the smartest thing to come out of a woman's mouth?
The answer?
Einstein's C.
What's the buzz?
There it is. I got to go get some beer and shots.
It did really make him laugh. It really legitimately made him, like, chuckle and cackle.
He unhinged his jaw laughing.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
There he is, Buzz.
It's me.
He made it up.
And, Buzz, what's the lead story today?
Today, Mariah mentor Tommy Mottola decides to go it alone.
Yeah. Tommy Mottola.
Tommy Mottola.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned for
news and comments.
News and comments coming up
on the Don and Mike Show.
That was very
professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Let's get real going. Hold it, fellas. Don't move. Let's get real going. For change.
Men doing the work of men. The Don and Mike Show.
Yeah. Time now for Buzz's news show brought to you by Verimax Sexual Enhancer. Have great sex. More often with Verimax. Find our health food stores, pharmacies, and retailers everywhere. Call 1-888-TRY-VMAX. Buzz, before you do your news story here.
Yes.
See, the problem with the ratings is, a lot of times, like we talked about Philly's ratings, they came out yesterday.
Right.
And the station called us right away and said, you hit the target demo, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm here online on the DJ site, and I see the ratings for Sacramento came out today.
Right.
And I see that the radio station went 2.9 to 3.8.
Wonderful.
So I got to think.
You mean our station?
Yeah, our station.
Yeah.
The radio station, KHTK. So I'm thinking, hey, we went back on live during the full book.
Right.
So, KHTK, how about letting us know what our numbers are?
Well, look at the station you're talking about.
Let us know, I mean, it's been almost 10 years, but, we just take it for granted that we're still number one. It would be nice to get that so we could let the listeners know, even though we do the Sacramento dance and everything.
Yeah. But it's the powers that be there also have never been real forthcoming with that information.
And a little something for the effort.
And at the same time, today the San Francisco ratings were released, and our station was not rated.
It's a small one, isn't it?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know anything about it. Let me go San Francisco.
I don't know.
I click on San Francisco, and I go all the way to the bottom. Country, Mexican, Christian talk.
We're below Christian talk.
We're not rated.
Wow.
Our station, KYCY.
Is that in San Francisco?
Oh, yes. Yes, in the heart of San Francisco. Did not make the ratings.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, but we got a contract, so who cares?
Yeah, what the hell?
Hi, Buzz.
Are you sure you're not referring to us with Christian talk? May want to double check that.
Bless you, brother.
Rob, that's the powerhouse KFAX that's pulling a 0.5 share.
They're very good.
Well, that means we're at least a 0.4 or worse.
No, they have all the stations with 0.4.
Oh.
0.3?
No.
Not on there.
No, but if they list a 0.5 and a 0.4...
Well, that means we're a 0.3 or worse.
They'd list a 0. No, you know what? They can't. Because they
not us. That's the station overall. We might even be higher.
They say that there's like a 0.3 chance of it going either way, the statistical error.
Oh, so you can't be on the page. But you know what? We might, if they broke out our show, we might be in there.
Maybe we beat the Christian talk station.
Like a 5 share.
God damn it, I hope so. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Sony chairman Tommy Mottola, who built the careers of Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and others.
And one-faced bitch.
Hey, it's Tommy Mottola. Who do you think you are?
I'm Tommy Mottola. God, this bitch sold.
is not even really an accurate depiction of Tommy Mottola.
Oh,
it's more like a bad Joe Pesci.
Don't sell yourself short. You sound exactly like him.
That one-faced bitch.
Talking about Mariah?
Yeah. No, asswipe. I'm talking about Ouchie the Clown. That one-faced bitch.
Call me asswipe. Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Tommy Mottola.
Well, Tommy's leaving Sony to start his own label. Sony's letting him out of his contract 2 years early, and apparently with no hard feelings.
Bye, Chinaman.
He's been with them 14 years, ever since it was CBS Records.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hey, Howard, there's your Chinaman.
Oh, thanks,
Fred. Bye, Don.
Here's how it went at the board meeting.
Yeah.
I went into Sony, and I says, I'm Tommy Mottola. I hear you're letting me go. F you and your family.
Then they yelled at him.
F you, Mr. Sony. She's a one-faced bitch. Eat me. Eat me. F you. F you.
Hey, who do you think you are?
I'm Tommy Mottola. Boinga donka. Tommy Mottola.
Tommy Mottola speaking Chinese. Or Japanese.
Tommy, it says here that you don't have a name for your new company yet.
What are you going to call the label, Tommy?
Thought of it?
See you in Toledo Records.
Hey, fantastic.
C-word Records.
I thought it would OFB. I thought it would be OFB Records.
What would that be?
For one-faced bitch.
One-faced bitch.
That's what I thought.
You're funny, Fonzie. nice leather jacket you're wearing.
Thank you. It got chilly.
You look like Fonzie's dad over there. Hey.
Mottola's had more.
How you doing, Potsy?
Mottola's had more ups and downs during his time at Sony. The low point being accused last year by Michael Jackson of being a racist. Next season will be...
No comment, Rob. Don't give me any notes on that.
Next season will be the last season for The Sopranos. But it'll also be a year The Sopranos movie comes out in theaters.
Hi, Dynamite.
Like Star Trek.
Now, assuming there'll be some closure in the HBO TV series, the movie will be a prequel. How Tony got his start in crime and how he rose to power.
So they're going to make him younger?
I guess so.
Stupid.
Which means you won't have James Gandolfini as Tony, right?
No.
Because you can't make him you cannot make him younger. I mean, unless you give him a rug, but still.
But that'll coincide with probably Corey Feldman finishing that reality show he's doing. And so he can play the young Tony.
How do you make Carm young? Yeah. That's impossible. Somebody
Who would play the young Carm?
Give me a Wayback Machine.
Wow. Who would play the young Carm?
Oh, my God.
Sopranos creator David Chase has always said there would only be 5 seasons of the series, and next year is, in fact, number 5.
Oh, that's too bad. Boy, HBO is really going to be screwed.
Yep.
They're going to be begging Robert Wool to come back to do Arliss.
More Arliss, please.
Well, they have Bill Maher.
How about Arliss the movie?
Former NBA bad boy Dennis Rodman is in trouble with the law again. He was arrested today in Southern California on battery and domestic violence charges. Hi, Dennis.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, my friend Shaq here.
Yes, he is.
What's up, Doc?
How you doing?
What's up, Doc?
How you doing?
Radio Shack. They're spelling wrong. Radio Shack. What's up, Doc?
Spell it S-H-A-Q.
What's up, Doc? Because I am.
How are you doing?
Since his retirement, Newport Beach police have gone to Dennis's house more than 70 times for loud parties.
What's up, Doc?
He's also been convicted of drunken driving recently.
How are you doing?
Rodman was...
My toe hurts. My big toe.
I got an infected nostril.
What's up, Doc?
How you doing?
Rodman was arrested a year ago for obstructing officers investigating code violations at his restaurant, and in May, he settled with a Vegas casino worker who says Rodman humiliated him by rubbing dice on him.
I rubbed dice on this gentleman.
Shaquille O'Neal.
What's up, Doc? When you have a jail party?
Swing, come over, Shaq.
What's up, Doc?
How you doing?
Shaq, meanwhile, has gone from being a single Christian to a married Muslim. The Lakers star has also become a very close friend of Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan.
What's up, Louis? What's up, Louis?
How are you doing?
Farrakhan even reportedly presided over O'Neal's wedding to his baby's mama.
Yes, it was.
What's up, Louis?
How are you doing?
Farrakhan reportedly presided over O'Neal's wedding to his baby's mama December 26th at the Beverly Hills Hotel. People magazine, however, which covered the wedding, says a judge did the honors with Farrakhan there only as a guest.
My Muslim name is my toe hurt.
How are you doing?
My toe hurt. What's up?
What's up, Doc? A source says Shaq is trying to low-key his religious conversion because of all the anti-Muslim sentiment right now. In fact, his agent won't even talk about it.
How are you doing?
The award season is almost upon us. And while Hollywood types are patting themselves on the back, there is at least some balance. AmIAnnoying.com has tabulated the opinions of nearly 1.5 million website visitors to choose the most annoying celebrity of 2002. Your winner is Martha Stewart. The reason? The air she carries that implies she can do anything better than you can.
There it is.
Other winners include radio's so-called Dr. Laura, British TV chef Ainsley Harriott.
Oh, come on now.
TV psychic John Edward.
Agreed.
And the Dell computer guy.
Yep.
And Yoko Ono.
Oh, good.
Oh, no, hold on.
I set off another alarm, another day.
You got to warn us when you're going to do that.
So people think Yoko's annoying, huh?
That's what they say.
Now I got to find the switch to turn this thing off. Hold on.
It's a clicking switch, I think.
I know. I'm going to let it play for a second, though. You did this, Buzz.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry, sort of.
You set off the Yoko Ono alarm.
I did.
Sorry, I got to turn this off, man.
Okay.
Click, 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 click.
It's off.
Now, the least annoying celeb list includes Buffy's Sarah Michelle Gellar and Holly Marie Combs from the WB's Charmed. Surprisingly, Winona Ryder also made the least annoying list.
How can Buffy the Vampire Slayer be on any list now?
I don't know. Just people went there and they voted, and that's what happened.
Where's Angelo Pagan on that list?
Pagan.
Pagan, excuse me, Angelo Pagan.
I think when he does that, we should all say that at the same time.
Yeah.
Angelo Pagan.
Pagan. Speaking of annoying, Tanya Harding's off the hook again. A judge has thrown out the probation violation charge she was facing.
She's off the muscle.
She was in a speeding car that was stopped in December in which an officer found 2 unopened cans of beer. This irritated the judge on several levels. First, the hearing turned into a media circus. Second, he felt the charge was weak at best. The judge told the prosecutor, "You are wasting the court's time." Case dismissed.
What is she famous for?
Tanya Harding?
Yeah.
She's a skater.
She hit Nancy Kerrigan, I think.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Thanks, ass.
It's an epidemic. I'm sorry.
I asked. I didn't want the answer.
All the alarms are going off today.
I'm not going to let this one go far. Okay.
Click, click.
There it goes.
Goodbye.
I know you've been asking, when's Steve Guttenberg going to direct a movie?
Please.
A guy with so many Police Academy movies under his belt should be behind the camera. The movie he's making is called P.S. Your Cat is Dead.
Thank you, God.
It's about a down-and-out writer who catches a gay burglar who's been ripping him off. The writer, who's just been dumped by his girlfriend, ties up the burglar, bends him over a sink, and cuts his pants off.
Fantastical.
In time, they become best of friends. The movie features actor A.J. Benza.
Hey, you want to hear a guy who doesn't like our Shaq and Dennis?
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dog?
How you doing?
Yo, I was listening to AM 980 today to the Jim Rome show here in D.C.
Well, now, what does that? It says on the screen you want to yell at us about Shaq.
No, I don't want to yell at you guys about Shaq. I want to tell you about...
And wait, hold on. It's okay that you say you were listening to another show. I'll allow that. But why do you have to say you're listening on whatever the, We Eat Ass 980? Why do you have to say that?
I was listening to... I didn't have to say it. I just...
Right, you didn't. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye, douchebag.
There you
Bye.
Have a fine weekend.
go. Fine. This weekend, I sure hope you have a good time.
Well, I was all ready for a fight. Said on the screen.
Yeah.
Guy is mad at Shaq and Dennis.
Greetings to everyone at AM 980. I hope they have a good time this weekend.
Kojak is coming back, and this time...
I got more fingers than they got listeners. Really?
And you haven't mentioned that you lost a few on the vacation.
Kojak's coming back, and this time he's black. Popular movie actor...
Hey, baby.
You're not happy about that, Rob.
Ving Rhames has agreed to play the detective made famous by Telly Savalas in a new series on the USA Network.
Baby.
Rhames won a Golden Globe for his role as Don King in an HBO movie and got a lot of praise for his role in Pulp Fiction.
Are we cool? We're cool.
The original Kojak...
Are you going to get medieval on you?
I'm going to get medieval on their ass with a lollipop.
Yeah, Telly in Pulp Fiction.
Hey, baby. Vincent. Go whack that guy for me. All right, the path of the righteous man, baby. And I will strike down with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to destroy my brother. Baby.
The original Kojak series started on CBS in 1973 and ended on ABC in 1990.
Buzz?
Yes. They call it a Royale with cheese.
Right there.
All right.
I'm a federal officer.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Strange gay magicians, Don and Mike.
And like you don't know this, Buzz is brought to you by Viramax Sexual Enhanced Therapy.
Oh, boy.
Have great sex more often with Viramax. Health food stores, pharmacies, retailers everywhere. Call 1-888-TRY VMAX. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Hey.
Hey, congratulations on your ratings in Philly.
Oh, thank you. Are you from Philly? Thank you for listening.
Absolutely. I love this town. But I got to ask Mike one question.
Here we go.
Him knowing that he has to come to Philadelphia next weekend on Friday, how could he have picked Atlanta?
I'd like to, and a lot of people think this is brave, I'd like to rescind my statement.
Yeah, well, you tried to rescind your statement when, Nancy was on the radio with you.
I'm really, hey, sir.
A little late. You had all week to think about it.
No, really, here's the deal. Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I didn't give it a whole hell of a lot of thought.
No.
I really made a mistake. It was a calculated error.
It had nothing to do with watching them two Giants games and being a big Giants fan or nothing like that.
Oh, my God. Goodbye.
Yeah, you might be right.
Mike, Rob.
Mike, let me get off that guy and go to the Drunk Eagles fan who's checking in.
Very good.
What's up, buddies?
Hey, Drunk Eagles fan.
How you doing? Yo, you guys might as well just pack your bags now and come to Philly early.
Yep. You got the song ready?
I'll sing it myself. I don't have it ready, but I can sing it.
Are you coming down next Friday?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna be there. Can I J.O. on some fat girls?
Sing your song. Go ahead.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
Drunk Eagles guy.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
Bingo.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
How you doing after that car wreck?
I lost my license yesterday, dude.
Oh, God.
177 more days I'll be driving.
Wow.
Well, he'll be pleased to know that local musicians are re-recording the Eagles Fly song.
Hey, there you go.
New single out before too long.
Tell Lisa to wear something sexy next Friday.
All right, see you there.
All right, later, dudes.
All right, goodbye, Drunk Eagles fan. And one more call. Plasma George.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
It says on the screen, Plasma George.
How'd you get that name?
I kind of gave myself that name. I bought a plasma screen TV, so $3,500 later, I can do it, right?
Nickname.
No people with nicknames, not this year.
Right, sorry. Call back as George. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. In sports, a contest planned by a Nashville radio station has angered fans of both the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The contest was named Rush Tommy Maddox to the Hospital. Maddox, starting quarterback for the Steelers, was temporarily paralyzed in a game against the Titans back in November. Two teams play again tomorrow in a playoff game. Steelers coach Bill Cowher called the contest tasteless. They were going to have guys race with gurneys. The DJs behind it have since scrapped the contest and apologized.
Hold on there, Buzzy. Hold on a second.
All right.
Give me a second.
Rush Tommy Maddox to the hospital.
That's the name of the game.
Hold on just a second. This is Captain Crunch, the best breakfast flakes. Hey, rush Tommy Maddox to the hospital. Woo! Go Titans!
First stupid DJ Son of the Year.
God damn it! How great is that?
DJs, I love it when DJs give us material.
Wacky DJs.
That is so. Let me find one more. Hold it. Oh, I'll give you a mellow one here. I'll do a mellow one for you. You know, it didn't queue up.
No.
Hold on. Oh, it's that one. Okay, hold on. 21. You go to. I'm screwing up your time here, Buzz. I'm sorry. Got it. And music. Hey, Captain Crunch breakfast flakes. Light Rock, send Tommy Maddox to the hospital. Be one of our Gurney crews with tickets, Titans, Steelers.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know.
DJs are idiots. We're so proud to be in that fraternity.
God damn it. All right.
Oh, man.
We got to wind it up, Buzz.
Finally, a couple of women in Spokane, Washington had developed a booming marijuana business. Trade was good. They ended up buying 3 other houses in their neighborhood so they'd have more room for growing. Their $1 million operation stayed in business for 9 years. But now both women, nearly 60 years old, will spend the next 6 years in prison.
Oh, poor you.
Their business folded after bank clerks noticed the deposits they were making smelled an awful lot like weed. I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, Buzzy.
No. That's it.
No. We can do no better. We will see you Monday with a new episode. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't hurt yourselves. Love you, Frida. Love you, Bart. And good day to you, sir.
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 Hey.
Einstein Street.
Can't. Never mind. I know you can't. Never mind.
BM.
Eaters.
When we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.